Hey guys, what up? How's it going? Welcome to the All Signs. It's me, Archer. If you're new here, welcome. Hello. How are you? What's going on, everybody? Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming and hanging out. All right. And we're going to do an All Signs from Aries to Pisces. All right. Whatever messages come out and come across, going to be conveyed to you, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. Because when you're with me, I'm your ride and die for life. I am your crystals. I got your back. You're protected. And I got some new decks we're going to use. And it's some fun stuff coming into August. It's going to be cool. I'm going to dig it. How you guys doing tonight? What's up? I'm just setting the rest of the stuff up. Mom, what's up, Mama T? Hi. I'll give you a call after the live and check on you. Sitting hugs, Mom. Hey, Sharon. What up, Debbie? Goat in the Bay. How you doing? What's happening? Hey, Rose. How are you? Hi, Janet. What's up, Melissa? Hey, Night Drive. TXL. Hi, I'm good. How are you doing? What's up? Amy, I'm saying hi again because I wanted to. Hey, Miss Ads, what's up? How's it going? Hi, Sophie. What you guys up to? Thanks for coming by. And share the live. Invite your friends in. We are still working to get up to 70,000 subscribers, and we did cross over the 67,000 mark. All right, so Archer's all 6'7" right now. TikTok knows what that means. Actually, you guys do too, don't you? And it's cool. Aw, thanks. Spinny hugs. Hey, Renee. What up, girl? How's it going? Okay, yeah. If you would like to book a personal private reading with me, you can now digitally schedule it. You don't got to email me now. It's all automated. All you got to do is use the QR code down here or the links pinned in my bio on TikTok. All right. You can go over and pick your date, pick your time out of the ones available. And then pick if you want the Zoom reading where it's like you're hanging out here live at the table with me, or you can still do a traditional private YouTube video. But now instead of having to email and wait for me to reply and all that stuff, it's automated. Okay, we're in the era of instant gratification. So now it's easy peasy. Takes you right to the Calendly app, the software, schedules you up. Then I'll reach out and I'll send you your Zoom link, or I'll reach out and get your questions and whatever you pick. I just look forward to helping and reading for you and doing what I can. It's cool. All right. So like, sharing, comment, subscribing. You don't have to like the video. I never put pressure for the likes because I know it winds up showing up in your liked videos. And then some people are like, oh, wow, you watch tarot or you watch Archer or you watch whatever. So it's not a requirement. Don't have to like. If you can do a comment instead, that'd be totally cool. And you don't have to leave your information. You can pop an emoji. God knows what you're thinking. Let you keep your private life private. Still helps the channel. And even if you are here, Melissa let me know earlier that YouTube has not been sending out notifications, even if you're subscribed and you got the bell set to all. So not just here, but probably want to do it on all the channels you haven't been getting notifications for is when you go and check them out. Just tap the bell or, select the notifications if you're on the computer or the TV and that, and just make sure there's turned on to all. There's also a setting if you go into the gear wheel under notification settings, it's got to be turned on. And then, of course, for those of you on the cell phones, make sure in your settings, notifications, in the actual gear wheel for the phone itself that you've got YouTube's notifications turned on too. But hope all that helps for you guys. All right, so you ready to go for it? Want to read some cards? And thank you guys for being here. Hope you all had a good weekend. Hope Monday treated you well. All right, the Schumann residence is opening up. You can tell that the Lionsgate portal started yesterday, right around the time the Schumann residence pinged. It's now going into full-on whiteout, massive energy coming in. So heads up, could be a rough night sleeping for a couple nights, but this is literally what I've been talking about here on the channel. We've brought this up a few times. That like, how we're always been, there's probably even other tarot channels mentioning it too. That's saying like the calm before the storm, the build up before the blah, blah, blah. The week ahead is the storm. It's happening. Okay. So none of us can be saying in the week ahead that like, ooh, this is the calm before the storm. No, it's here. It's happening. Okay. So let's tap in, tune in. We're going to start with Aries, read to Pisces, and let's do it too. All right. I'm going to add in, I got to add the table cam up. And I figured out this does something extra different too. On the table cam, I can still do it Garrett Morris style in the corner up here, or if you guys want more of a table view, I can actually take it here. Watch this. I mean, I can do this like I've been doing for you guys. Okay. But then it's also got this other option going on that I learned about that I can do this with it too. And you guys get like, hold on, check this out. It gives you like a real, like more of a table view. It gives you some more table view. It's kind of cool. So I don't know if you guys want to do that or not. What do you guys like? Do you like the little window, the bubble, or do you want me to like split the screen up? Because I mean, I'm here for you guys. So it's totally up to you what y'all want me to do with it. And I'm going to take this thing off the screen here. We'll get ready. Let me set it to Aries. There we go. Cool. All right, that'll work. Yeah, whatever you guys think. I don't care. It's your channel. I'm here for you guys. I'm just the reader. So it's cool. And I want to start with the new deck for you, Aries. This is Rosie and Maria on TikTok and YouTube. They sent me a few more birthday gifts that I got by the time I finally made it to the post office. So this is totally awesome. I love the energy off of this. This is, what was this one called? Oh my gosh. Stained Glass Tarot. Boom. There we go. It's back. But I love the artwork on it. So I'm going to use this thing. All right. Let's see. Bubble. Okay. Queen Tiki, Bubble. Sharon Payne, table, split the screen. Oh, we're like a 50-50. I will split. We'll split it up. We'll move around. The split does look cool. Empress, Kate wants table. Gosh, we're 50-50 on it. We'll try it for Aries. I can put it back for Taurus. We'll split it up. We'll split it up for a second. Debbie, that's a cool point. We could try split screen today. I can go back to bubble for the next all signs, or do the bubbles for Aries, Taurus, Gemini, so on through all the lives. All right. What do you guys think about that? What does you want to give it a try? You think so, Abby? All right, guys, we're going to try it. If it don't work, you guys let me know. We'll switch it back to bubble. But we'll just try it tonight. We can always go back and I can swap it out. So we can do that, and I'll leave it big enough so you guys can see Buddha Squirrel. We'll try it for something different. I don't know how much this camera up here autofocuses, but I'll still hold the cards up a little closer as we go through. All right, so let's do it to it. Let's read some cards. Let's go for it. All right, let's start with Aries. Aries, we're going to put you at 636, all right? We'll give it a try. Let's see what happens. All right. Hey, Aries, what's up? Thanks for being here, and I will be doing your collective readings coming up first tomorrow. First up, it should be around 3 p.m. Eastern, I believe. So subscribe, hang out, be a part of the fam. So let's see what we got. And yeah, if you guys don't like it this way, I'll put it back to bubble, but we'll see what's up. I just wanted this. I'm going to make it for you guys. All right, whatever comes out. What do we have for Aries, please and thank you? Tap me in, tune me into Aries energy for the week ahead. What do you have for Aries? Give me everything you got for Aries, please. All right, let's do it. Here we go. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries. That's cool. I thought I was talking for like 15 minutes. All right, here we go. Overall energy on the reading is going to be the 10 of Wands, Sagittarius energy. And that point of burnout almost coming in a little bit off of this. So I'm feeling like it's like things are over before they even got off the ground. The Hermit card, yeah. Maybe for some of you guys, this is like a digital meetup or an online meetup that you haven't even met in person yet. 3 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles. There's still something going on behind the scenes. I'm being told it's not over yet. So let's see. All right, we got the Page of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles. This person might focus on work a little bit too much. The 2 of Muscle Car, confirmation. I'm a Motor City baby at heart. Cause always speak to me. Okay. 2 of Cups, 7 of Wands, Sun card on the 8 of Wands. I knew it wasn't over yet. The Lionsgate portal is part of this with the 8 of Pentacles on the 8 of Wands showing up with the Sun card coming out here too. There's still a positive outcome. Page of Cups, 3 of Pentacles, Capricorn, Scorpio energy off of this one. But it feels like it's got you to a point of being stressed out. 8 of Pentacles, maybe burying your nose in your work or other things that are going on just to try to because you're at a point that you've given them more than enough chances and enough times to move things along, haven't you? And it's like they keep tap dancing around the elephant in the room. The whole thing about actually making time to meet up. Some of you guys have traveled, have worked on things, changed schedules around, and they never want to make time to talk to you, 8 of Wands. But the 7 of Wands on the Sun card shows something about God's protecting you while they finalize something. Okay. Let me see where it goes. You or them could be born on the 8th. A lot of repeating 8s. The 28th, the 18th is here. The 2nd, the 7th, 19th, the 3rd, maybe even the 10th. But let's see what's up. Give me a couple cards on this. I want to look at 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands first, because that 8-8 thing, the Lion's Portal, Lion's Gate, that Mercury retrograde got your person at a point with 2 of Cups. They know they need to do something. Strength card. Ooh, Leo season's epically changing things for you with the Queen of Swords. And the Emperor shows up with the 9 of Swords and the High Priestess to the Hierophant. See, they're on their own. They're trying to see things from a different perspective. I think they got some fears approaching on this one. So even though, you give them a ton of chances to move things along and they never take that chance, there's always a reason. You know what I mean? Because I think because they're not taking a chance on this almost has you to the point of feeling like it could be a missed person or a missed opportunity or requited love, right? Almost like you're saying, you know what? I tried. I gave my all to it. If they don't want this to go anywhere, I might just be Queen of Swords in my way into another direction. Strength card. You understand then with the Two of Cups that, of course, people have to have the time to heal and however long it takes them, but you're also being like, that doesn't mean I have to join the priesthood or become a monk. I'm ready to go. And you're trying to do it in that Emperor energy without putting pressure on them. You're trying to be nice about it, but yet they're really not changing their mind or their ways at all for you, right? Which almost to the point that it's got some of you missing a pastor person, right? Being like, oh, man, I miss my ex at this point. Maybe I should just go back to just waiting for my ex or something, because this is just becoming a lot. It's really complicated. Gemini energy, Libra energy, and Leo's here too. You got strong Leo energy. Scorpio, Cancer's here. A lot of Gemini too comes out on this one, but there could even be another Aries for some of you guys. The High Priestess, though, they're on their own where they're trying to sort through these things. I don't think they got anybody to really help them. 9 of Wands. It's kind of like this is their track record or their MO. It's like we're watching an episode of Criminal Minds or something, right? In the fact that it's like, this person has done this before. They always get cold feet and they never pony up. But they want to do something different. So no wonder they're a little nervous or insecure, because they're like, whoa, Archer, Aries is totally taking me out of my comfort zone. 10 of Swords, see? They're like, wait, no, normally I don't want to do anything, but for some reason with Aries, I want to do something. King of Swords, see? Oh, okay, that's cool. Into the Knight of Pentacles, that takes to the 9 of Pentacles. It could be a life path number 9. Okay, so the thing on this is, even in this, see how in this one it's even showing this offer happening? Look at her with a cup out, even though it's on the Pentacles, on the cards here. So, like, you know how they would make plans with you and then break plans? There was always something would come up or get in the way. They'd be like, okay, yep, we'll meet on like Wednesday at X amount of time. And then Wednesday morning or Tuesday night, oh, sorry, something came up. I can't, family kept getting in the way. Sorry, mom needs me, dad needs me, stuff like that. It got to the point here, the way that they kept breaking plans, it's like, I think they're, okay, straight up, started to call the cross watcher out, but they were lying about half of that, half the time, that they just actually 9 of Pentacles wound up just staying by themselves, because in the 4 of Pentacles, this is that fear of commitment, that they aren't dropping the Pentacles. But I do see here with the Death card and the 4 of Wands, this shows the transformation of a twin flame that's getting ready to come your way with the Chariot. So they've been planning to do this since Cancer season. Cancer season had them emotional and in their feels, but now the Leo energy is getting them ready to take, it's like it lit a fire under their butt, straight up. They're like, oh my gosh, maybe Aries, why do I care if Aries gets, oh my gosh, Aries is going to become the one that got away. I've never had a one that got away, Archer. What's a one that got away? I'm like, you're figuring it out right now. You know how you're feeling about Aries? That's how you feel about the one that got away when you don't take action. Strength card on the Chariot. Could be a Cancer or a Leo, or they might have strong energy in their chart. Those two are never usually far apart. I mean, they are neighbors in the Zodiac, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, etc., and so forth. For some of you guys, they haven't told you yet, but they actually are into tarot too. And some of this is a little bit of a test. I see you guys in the future, you'd be one of those couples getting readings. Like I do readings for married couples and that, where 2 people are on the camera. I can see you guys being that. You're going to confirmate, wow, the muscle cars are strong right now. Big confirmation. Somebody here must have a muscle car or possibly a classic car. You can see in like a lifted truck for some of you guys. So here's the thing on this is that their fears of commitment is what they're working to overcome this week, because they're noticing the disconnect. You used to be much more all in, even slight bit of chasing with the way you were texting and opening up and messaging. They're noticing the withdrawal in the week ahead, and they're withdrawing from you. They're going to start going through a bit of withdrawals, Aries withdrawals, okay? The only cure for that is to talk to Aries. Yeah, first one's free. Now you got to come back. They're very nervous of missed opportunity coming in this week. I think they do know what they're doing to you, though, and it's why they haven't been in a relationship in a while, because they do this every time. And normally they go all in, they start ghosting, and they walk away. They got a lot of people, they have a track record of a lot of people are like, I don't know what happened. They just stopped texting me. But with you, they're like, I can't do it. I don't want to do that. Emperor, that's your energy. See how they're so indecisive and nervous about things? They're going to overcome that fear, though. They're going to surprise you this week with a solid offer. They are totally going to shock you with that death card. Could be a Scorpio. Scorpio, Gemini, and Leo energy seem to be the strongest at the moment, but then there's Aquarius, there's Cancer, there's Pisces and Capricorn. Sagittarius is here too. There's even Taurus and Libra. Strong twin, thank you. Strong twin flame energy. Oh, no way. Yahweh. I literally just said to God, no way. God's like, Yahweh. I'm like, oh, I see what you did there. That's why I love working for God. That's why I would never sell my soul to the devil, because he makes up promises he can't keep. So in the week ahead, you guys they're beating the devil, because you know what? The Two of Pentacles came out and landed on the table reversed. They stopped juggling, stopped figuring out which way do I go? What do I want to do? It's reversed. They make a decision and they beat the devil. The devil's been what's trying to stop this from happening, because if things come together for you two, that's happiness. Toby don't like happiness. That's why he's still snooping around in the energy behind the scenes. Oh, Aries doesn't like you anymore. You already screwed it up with Aries, just like you always do. They're going to overcome that and be like, you know what, Toby? Mind your business. The World card. I love tarot. This is why I love this. The World card. Literally, they're like, go away, Toby. He landed face down on the table. But the Chariot, Toby got hit by a car, like Wile E. Coyote style. Acme. And the World card's right below the devil. I love this for you. I got chills. Heads up, keep your phone nearby in the week ahead. They're going to make good on this on that Page of Cups. I dig it for you. All right, I hope that helps, and I cannot wait to do your reading tomorrow, the collective one for your week ahead, because we're going to find out more about this. All right, so I hope that helps, Aries. You keep me posted. Let us know how it goes. All right, comment, share, subscribe. Let's heal everybody. It's the thing we do. All right, so I'll see you later on for your live reading. See you tomorrow. All right, I love you, Aries. Aries are awesome sauce. My dad was an Aries. He was awesome. So smart. Taught me so much stuff over the years. All right. Let's see what's up next. You guys digging it? You want to hang with split screen? Keep trying it this time? You cool? Oh, you're welcome, Ty. Thank you, girl. Spinny hugs. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to Taurus. You guys digging it? We cool? Let's see. There we go. That's cool. All right. I'm Taurus. All right, we'll keep rocking the split screen. And even if you're coming in after the live, and just leave a comment. Be like split screen or the bubble. If you like it the other way, you know, we'll pull the audience. This channel's here for you guys, not me. Okay, Taurus. Let's do it to it, Taurus. We're going to bust out the other deck that was gifted to me, which this here, I had the original copy of this, the Beatles Tarot, but I got gifted the revised edition, and the artwork has changed. It's gotten better. There's a couple cards that I can't show on YouTube, but I also will not Sharpie marker this deck because these are very hard to get a hold of. So this was an awesome gift, and let's use it for you. Okay. All right. So Taurus, let's do Taurus at 1828. All right. What up? Hey, Taurus. How's it going? Let's tap in and tune into your energy. All right. And definitely subscribe, set the bell to all if you are new here, because we're going to do your live reading tomorrow as well. All right. So I'll see you back here tomorrow. But in the meantime, let's see what we've got going on for the week ahead. Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. What do we have for Taurus? Ooh, Taurus, that's Spitty Hugs. And it tried to hide itself the first time, but it jammed up. All right. When the deck's jammed, that tells me this frustration's becoming a lot. The anxiety in that's getting to be a lot. So I'm going to grip you up. I'm going to spinny hug you. I'm going to pick you up, spin you around till your hair starts blowing in the breeze like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. Total Jeep wave vibes. All right. You're going to start giggling. Might start feeling better. If you need another one, you come back anytime you like. All right. So let's see what we got for you. What do we got for Taurus? Hey, Lisa, thanks for the rose. All right, what do we got for Taurus? Taurus, what do we have for Taurus? Let's tap into me in the Taurus energy, please. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Give me 2 shuffles. Let's do it. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the terrifically tenacious, triumphant Taurians. Toro. Overall energy is the Tower card. Interesting. Now, let me make sure if we're going in the good or the bad direction. Overall energy shows this is heavy on both your guys' mind. 8 of Cups, Pisces energy. So you did what you had to do in order to protect yourself throughout all of this. Ace of Cups, because you wanted some real love out of it. And that's actually by what you did, like at first it seems like this has put bad energy or bad juju in your place. You're going to find out this Tower card moment totally happened for a reason. Okay, so let's see what's up. I get the vibes of somebody who like gave someone an ultimatum and then got really like, oh man, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. But God's saying, you had to do that. Let's see. See? The sun. Nice. And the moon right behind it. With the Two of Pentacles, Five of Wands. For some reason, I was told this Two of Pentacles ties to the Two of Pentacles in the Aries reading that came out in reverse. But then we have the Five of Wands into the Three of Cups on the Six of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Violet Jessup shows up, but it's actually Barbara Bach in this deck. That's cool. I kind of like it. Very neat. The Leo energy is stronger. Somebody here might have a cat or an emotional support animal. I'm being drawn to that little baby lion cub back there. But we literally got Ringo and Maureen, Caitlin Petty and Ringo riding in on a white horse in victory. That's like a collab or a duet offer. Something comes in on this one. You know what? You know how they were talking about your business to everybody under the sun? Two of Pentacles and the Moon card? Pisces, Cancer, Leo vibes on this, right? See how, like, look, it's like out in a network, like group text, chat messages, all this stuff behind the scenes about, oh, Taurus this, Taurus that. The Two of Pentacles, they totally vilified you, right? Very much like how Paul kind of prejudged Stu Sutcliffe, the original bass player, because Paul was jealous. Paul got jealous because Stu and John were same age. They went to art college together. They were friends. They were close. And it got in the way, right? I think some of the jealousy in that is why that happened. Because they'd spread your business to anyone else that it seems like once their friends and their family got involved, it just became like a whole way too much to deal with, right? The stress and the tension, no, anybody would need a spinny hug from dealing with this. Five of Wands and the Three of Cups, though, shows the standard Rider-Waite definition with the Beatles' Mad Day Out photo shoot on this. Somebody here might actually be like a photographer or a model or something, brand ambassador or something. But I'm pulling Rider-Waite energy off of this, and that it's more of like the Five of Wands training for this Six of Wands victory that's right here, and it's just got the Three of Cups energy in between it, which is something that you can celebrate on. But I almost feel like it's like with all the friends and everything that got in the way. See, that's not Three of Swords, so it's not like they were cheating on you or not like that, but they just like, they had to involve everybody else in your guys' business constantly. Because that's George Harrison and Eric Clapton, and that's Patty up there. And they were co-husbands. It's a whole thing. You got to look that one up. I don't have enough time to explain that whole situation. But it's a very similar situation to like what you are going through. The Queen of Wands, though, they're on that same cycle where they want to try it again. But I'm being told they're at the end of that cycle, okay? Because the Queen of Wands in Titanic is Violet Jessup. That's my girl. And after she was on the Olympic in an accident, the Titanic in an accident, and the Britannic in an accident, she finally stopped getting on boats. This tells me this is a cycle that they break from what you guys have gone through, okay? Leo, Cancer, Pisces energy is here. Aries is here. Could be another Taurus, Capricorn. Aries is here on that Queen of Wands. Man, there's a lot of Leo energy going around tonight. Or some of you guys could be dealing with an Aries, because it seems like the Leo connection between you two is stronger than the rainbow connection. Somebody that song resonates. Two of Wands, Ace of Pentacles on the Eight of Swords. Stu Sutcliffe's back. There was jealousy that got in the way. You know what it is? For some of you guys, either they were getting out of a relationship or still in a marriage, isn't it? And like they had already decided to leave that connection, but that connection wouldn't let go. We got like crazy ex-girlfriend, crazy ex-boyfriend vibes, and a third party that no way wants to be a third party because it's the Three of Swords, it's the Three of Cups. See, they want to be a Three of Swords, but they can't be a Three of Swords. They just keep blocking. Somebody's rooster blocking your person's happiness, right? That's who they had to let go of. You or them could be born on the 3rd, the 1st or the 2nd is here, the 19th, the 18th, 22nd, 25th, the 5th, maybe even the 8th, the 18th, or the 28th. Some of you guys, that might even be an anniversary or something. But with the Hanged Man here, Pisces is here again. Stu is here again, strong Stu Sutcliffe, which means the jealousy is strong with this person. So like, you know how like you would just talk to people from work or your friends, they'd be like, who are you texting? What are you doing? Who's that? Who? It's somebody from work. I'm answering a question. Oh yeah, no, right. I know it's not. Like they were accusing you of everything that they were doing, resulting in this jealousy that came out. Like this one tells me maybe even accusing you of stealing from them while they might have been taken from you or you were financially supporting them. Because that's Paul's 1961 Hoffner. That's not the 63 Hoffner. See where the pickups are? They're different. This is the one that got stolen during the Let It Be sessions. Ace Pentacles, though, shows a clean slate, just like how that woman in England magically found it in her attic and was like, oh, here you are, Mr. McCartney. You can have this guitar back. I don't know how it got here. Yeah, right. Just like they don't know how they were acting. Yeah, right. They know how they were acting. That's why they're making the choice to have a clean slate here. No wonder you guys don't fully trust them at the moment. They're a great combination of shade and shame, right? The thing on this is the way that they would throw shame at you. You never fully even understood it. Yet, I'm being told it's because you guys came from different upbringings. Y'all were raised differently, weren't you? They don't understand love the way you do. Venus, your dominant planet in Cancer, that's changing this person's attitude that you're where the home is and the heart is, all those hyperboles of home is where the heart is. You're their home. You're their safe spot. They're not safe right now. They feel overwhelmed. They're stuck in Eight of Swords. Analysis paralysis comes out. Much like Stu Sutcliffe trying to figure out how to play the bass when he really just wanted to buy more art stuff. And everybody's like, no, you got to buy a Hofner bass. And then look what happened, right? You know what? They're still talking to one of these close friends because they want to know how to make this work out. But the thing on it is, even that, they had to backpedal their way out of. This person's like, wait, you told me Taurus, blah, 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 and Taurus, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, yeah, I might have over-exaggerated a little bit. And then and their friend's like, no way, really? Wow, that's a first. Mark that. Not really, right? Queen of Wands. They're guiding them or helping them on how to like, okay, if you even think you've got a chance of fixing this with Taurus, here's what you got to do. So if you got an old mutual friend that's been recently asking you certain weird questions or stuff, or even somebody that's bringing this person up, they're working for the other side. But actually, they're working for both of you guys because deep down, they think that both of you guys would be happy together. Six of Wands. You got a good third party still that's helping while somebody's getting rid of a bad third party that I'm being told that got cut out with the full moon. Straight up. Somebody here could even be a Taurus moon. Strong fixed energy on this too, though. Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Aquarius is hanging out. But then you got Cancer, you got Aries, so you got cardinal vibes coming in. Yeah, because there's Leo and Capricorn too. You got like all 12 signs lit up. This person's whole birth chart's lit up for you. Some of you guys even got like similar placements, or some of you guys are actually born on the same day, just different months. You know what I mean? Like you're a March 16th Taurus, or May 16th Taurus, and they're like a March 16th Pisces, or something like that. Okay? Might only be for a few of you, but I just got to say the message as it comes out. Moving right along. Give me a couple more cards in the direction this is going to go. Because there's somebody trying to help be a third party, but in a good way. Like, it's somebody that kind of knows you, and like, Taurus wouldn't like that. No, Taurus never liked when you did that. No, like, you got, yeah, Page of Swords. Somebody, I knew it with the Ten of Swords. Is that Ten of Swords? That is, yeah, because that's John. John handles the swords in this deck. The phony must die, said the catcher in the rye. That leads to the Eight of Wands. And see, you got guardian angels watching from above, just like Paul and Linda and Denny on the Back to the Egg album cover, right? This is still moving towards this Six of Wands victory, the Page of Swords. They're snooping, but they're making plans, okay? The thing on it is that they do love you. Aw. They got a really weird way of showing it. But their tell it like it is attitude is the problem, I'm being told, because John did have a bit of a passive-aggressive, sarcastic wit about him that could have totally be taken the wrong way. See his comment about the Beatles being bigger than Jesus for further reference, right? Talk about being taken out of context. That's a big part of what this was all about. When things were going good, like you wanted to move quickly, Eight of Wands towards the Six of Wands. It's just when things weren't going good and these things all came out, this was a big moment in testing trust. It's in the context. It's not what you say, but it's how you say it. Open mouth, insert foot. You got a straight up Ace of Pentacles apology, old school coming your way of like, you know what, I'm sorry, this was all taken in the wrong way, out of context. Is there any chance? Is there a chance? Like, here, Mr. McCartney, I magically found that guitar that disappeared during the Let It Be sessions, right? So there's a little ulterior motive behind it or a reasoning. The thing on it is that it's your ability to trust and your ability to set boundaries. That's what this person was brought in to test. And they're adjusting to your boundaries, okay? Like nobody tells them no, but you told them no. You know what I mean? They'll adjust to that so you guys can overcome this. Their family totally does things differently than you. That's the thing. So you guys are just slow burn adjusting to each other. 8 of Wands on the 6 of Wands, right? They did things differently than you did and your family did, and then you guys are adapting both into something for the both of you guys. That's what leads to this 8 of Wands conversation. That's a genuine conversation, so you guys can overcome all this, so you don't got to sit and cry about it any longer with the Moon card, okay? You won't have to play Neon Moon anymore, and whether it's Brooks Dunn, Casey Musgraves, Caitlin Petty, or whoever, whatever version of it. Something about a karaoke bar might even resonate to you guys. But it's already in the men's as we speak. It's already heading to this for you guys. I think Mercury retrograde's hitting them pretty hard. Could be dealing with a Gemini, because Gemini or Virgo, Gemini and Virgo, they're having a rough go this Mercury retrograde. So if you are, that even gives you a little more confirmation on an opportunity coming to fix things. They're just ramping up for it, all right? So keep your phone nearby, because you might hear from them in the week ahead. Ace of Pentacles, that's all back at 1, okay? I hope that helps, Taurus. Keep me posted. Keep me in the loop on this one, and I cannot wait to do your live reading tomorrow. The collective for the week ahead for you is going to be epic. All right. Share, comment, subscribe, like if you're comfy with it, or just leave an emoji. And thank you for subscribing and being here. And I'll see you tomorrow for your live reading. This is going to be interesting. All right. I love you, Taurus. I literally love these decks. I got a cool thing cooking here. Thank you guys for those birthday gifts. All the birthday gifts. Everything from the very first one I opened to the very last one I opened. Thank you guys all. You guys know how to make me feel really loved. It means the world to me. All right, let's do Gemini. And Gemini, I'm going to use Crayola for you. Let's use the Crayola deck for you. Okay, let's see what we got on this one. Let's see. Oh, thank you. Thank you much. I'm Archer Kayesh. Gemini. Cool. Okay, that'll work. You're welcome, Janet. Water Raven, what up? How's it going? I know I made the hat comment, but I also wanted to be polite and say hi. What's up, sitting on the dock of the bay? Debster. Oh my gosh, how you been? Spinny hugs. Missed you. Good to see you. Hey, VK. All right. Y'all ready? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Prince Exa. Thank you. I know I'm probably saying your name wrong, but thanks. Hi, Vanessa. Thank you. Oh, you're on time. Let's do some Gemini. You ready, Art of Zen? You guys all ready? Abigail, you ready? Okay, cool. Edex is here. Edex, you were born ready. Edex, you're awesome like that. Bye, T Rose. Have a good one. Sleep well. Good night. Spinny hugs. Hi, Maria. Not yet. I'm on Gemini. Sag will be coming up in a wee little bit. But stick around because I'm Archer, so I got Sag's back. Totally. You are totally right, She Real. Gemini is always ready. That's why I love reading for Gemini, because I totally can keep it real with Gemini. This is the cool stuff. So let's do Gemini at 3333. Oh, that is so cool. Gemini, you got like the bestest timestamp of all, 3333. That's so cool. All right, tap me into the Gemini energy. If that's a good sign, or you've been seeing some repeating threes, this might be for you. Let's see what we got. What do we got for Gemini? Tap me into the Gemini energy. What do we got for Gemini? Gemini. Okay, we're ready. Let's do it. Give me 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. Overall energy is the 7 of Swords. A complete move or relocation in the mindset that clarifies some things. 8 of Pentacles. Some of you guys recently have moved, or you're making plans to. Might not even be related to this person. This might just be on a side note for somebody who's like the apartment rent lease is due and the rent up, or something like that. The World card, though, this shows a cycle of healing coming to a close that leads. Oh, wow. Clearing some 6 of Cups, some generational karma's getting paid off this week. 5 of Wands, and it's just leading you up for the big finish, too. You're training for something spiritually. No wonder we told you. No wonder you've been going through so much. The Star card. This is guided. Ooh, I'm talking to a very high-level Gemini. This is cool. Knight of Pentacles and the Justice. You've waited a long time for what's coming, but it's in a good way. Page of Swords. Really? Oh, you knew they were watching you. This is just your confirmation. You're like, I knew it, Archer. Knight of Wands, because they knew they threw the monkey wrench in this. Somebody, either you or them here, somebody rides a motorcycle too. That motorcycle really jumped out at me. But they threw a Spaniard in the works again because of some indecisiveness. Coupled with hyper independence. Woo, we're using big words. Okay. Here's the small word. They regret it. Straight up, they regret the way they slow walked this. However, the one point I want to give to him is because the Knight of Pentacles, that's the postal service in my deck. Maybe for some of you, either you or them work for the post office, okay? But the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight that delivers the ace. The Ace of Pentacles gets delivered. Even though it takes them forever, all right? Either rain or sleet or snow or natural disaster stops the Knight of Pentacles from getting to the appointed destination. So I do see that it's going to happen. So they're watching Page of Swords, but they're in regret. They're really wishing they had thought before they reacted and walked away from you. Justice. Their karmic justice is watching you thrive. Page of Swords. Woo! Oh, so they think everything you're posting is about them. Yeah, even the stuff you're posting that is in no way have anything to do with them. They think it's about them. Oh, wow, they're totally stalking. Archer, I got them blocked. Faked account. Straight up. You'd be shocked how many fake accounts they actually have, because every time they go through this stuff, they wind up forgetting passwords and losing phones and breaking stuff. They got so many accounts they can't log into. It's scary. Anyway, this person's got a past. Whoa. They're really wishing they had thought before they did it to you, though. Libra and Capricorn energy just pops because it feels to me a little bit of like you're missing them just as much as they're missing you. Your guys' energy is like really, really similar right now. I almost can't tell your frequencies apart. This isn't mirroring, though. You guys are paralleling. This is like a parallel electrical circuit, and the fact that everything that's happening to you is happening to them at the same time. The way you're feeling, that's the way they're feeling. Oh my gosh. Yes, even God has seen that you've snooped on their stuff too. It's 2025. No harm, no foul. Everybody does it anymore. Whatever. It's fine. It's really easy to do. Some of you guys have even Googled yourselves lately, and you've looked at and you've been like, oh my God, there's a lot of public information on me out there, right? They did that ages ago. Too late now. Don't worry about it. They haven't taken action on it because they can't. So you're okay. Because see, like how they packed up and moved out on you and put you in this Seven of Swords energy, right? Look at them taking all their stuff, and everybody's like, wait, whoa, what's that? Whoa. Some of you guys, there might even be kids involved. The neighbors were watching, paying attention, going, what's on, right? They tried to sneak out like a fox. Eight of Pentacles. They really need to work on that. Page of Cups. Uh-oh. They are working on it, though. And the Ace of Pentacles. No way. Shut the front door. You know what? The thing is here that they're definitely missing how you knew how to handle their temper and keep them in check. See how they used to act like a kid? This is a grown person acting like a kid. Even my male Geminis, this is a grown woman who still acted like an entitled little kid, right? And my female Geminis, straight up, you felt more like the mom than you did the partner. Okay. So the thing on this is, though, is that even though that they're hearing this like miss you now type of thing, yeah, you were the only one that kept them in check, right? Big time. Because we have the Knight of Pentacles here delivering the Ace of Pentacles. So you've waited a long time for this, yet this Knight of Pentacles is almost at its destination, right? Like if this was Amazon delivery, you'd be able to track this, that it's like it's 8 stops away, it's 7 stops away, it's 6 stops away. Somebody here could be born on the 8th, the 7th, or the 6th, you or them. The thing on this is that, like, you know how their attitude was just straight up downright intense? That's what they've had to work on. Somebody here could even be either like a general contractor or like somebody that like builds homes for a living or something, or works in construction or something, because it shows they're delivering it. But the temper was so bad. Some of you guys, it actually did go to like legalities and stuff, because I'm literally seeing that the way they yelled at you or talked down on you, right? Leo energy, Knight of Wands. Look at that. It was intense where I see a Gemini almost cowering down in the corner of like, why are you doing this to me? You know, and literally it really hits your self-confidence and your self-worth. A lot of times. In this case, I'm seeing that the verbal abuse, it was worse than any kind of like a physical abuse, right? They bullied you worse than the high school bullies. The passive aggressive down talking vibes on this was awful. I do not pull any physical altercations. So for those of you that were involved physically, that it might even have gone to the point of restraining orders and that, you did absolutely what was best for you. Even Archer, above all else, will never condone going back to somebody. Men, even if the girl hit you, threw a shoe at you or something, whatever, it's cool. Women, no man in their right mind should ever lay their hands on a woman. Not a chance. That is like unforgivable, even in Archer vibes. No man lays a hand on a woman. I don't even if you got the girl coming at you. Nope. No. Just call the cops. You don't. And men, you don't lay your hands on a girl. None of the guys here do that, though. We're in a good soul tribe. You're amongst good people. This person did not run with good people, right? You didn't even like any of their friends in the crew they hung out with because they were all bad apples, right? Six of Pentacles. They needed to have some balance brought in. And on Knight of Cups, they're getting ready to reach out. Even though with the Seven of Cups, either one of you could reach out right now and take the risk with the Fool card, and it would happen. Yeah, the Hierophant. They totally had to grow up, okay? So if you're waiting for them to return, you could totally take a shot. They'll accept. Otherwise, they're still going to crack, and they're going to reach out to you. I don't think they can even make it through retrograde, let alone the week ahead. That's the thing on this. The thing on this is that what they said just totally affected yours. They know what they did or said. That's the thing on this. Page of Swords. They know. And yet they've been snooping onto this. You know what it is? If y'all got an iPhone, this snooping's starting to get even deeper, especially for those of you that they can't find you or you've got them blocked. Like if you had an iPhone, I guarantee you could catch them at the point where you see 3 dots by their name in your texting screen. They keep snooping right up into the text screen. Let me get cards on that real quick. This could be a Libra, an Aquarius, a Capricorn, Aries is here, Leo, Cancer, Pisces. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are hitting pretty strong on this at the moment. Then there's also a lot of Scorpio, though. The Magician, Page of Pentacles. I knew it. Somebody here actually is a professional dog walker. But look, we've come full circle. King of Pentacles, and there's that Seven of Swords, the one that walked away. Literally, I don't have to rainbow unicorn it for you. Just growing up. You know? Straight up. Nothing against the cross-watcher, but I totally pull the vibes of act your age, not your IQ. But that Hierophant that showed up shows that they've actually taken some time to learn. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo. And you guys are both kind of at it right now because I've noticed that Gemini and Virgo, this is a rough Mercury retrograde for both signs. Okay, so if you're dealing with a Virgo, you guys are both in this pretty deep because I pulled parallel energy. Or you or them have strong Gemini and Virgo in your charts. You know what it is? This thing here is they're making plans to reach out, but they're trying to do it on their own this time instead of involving all those people they talked down to you about. Okay, because none of them want to talk to your person anymore either. Straight up, their bit is overplayed and like. Everybody has walked away from them. It's their karma for walking away from you. You literally are the only person that can put up with this person. You know what I mean? Magician card. Man, they are so good at burning bridges. So, okay. The way this is going to go, Page of Swords, is they are either going to free will choose to press send on either the text message or the phone call. Okay? Might even just be an email. Okay? Like the vibes of like, I blocked them. Let's see if they figure out a way to get a hold of me. So they do one way or another. And for those of you that doesn't, God might have to intervene on this one a little bit with some magician-y vibes. And it results in like a pocket dial or a butt dial or their thumb kind of accidentally presses send and gets things going. Okay. Either way, even if a pocket dial, this is so close to happening. Ace of Pentacles. This is, heads up, this is energy in the week ahead with the Fool card. All this Page of Swords in. whatever you are posting, keep it up, because in the star card, they got you on more of a pedestal than they ever did before. This is going to be a hard one to fall off of that pedestal. It's a pretty tall pedestal, you know. You might have manifested a little bit too much, Gemini. Okay, they may come on a little bit too strong in the other direction. Like, whoa, we got to dial that back just a little bit. Okay, so I'm so sorry. It's been 12 years. I forgave you 12 years ago. Stop it. Okay. Anyways, I hope that helps, Gemini. Keep us posted on this one. All right. I love you, and I'll see you for your live collective reading tomorrow too. I'm looking forward to see, like, I want to know more about what they're going through. But anyways, I hope it helps, Gemini. I love you. All right. Onward and forward. Let's get into Cancer. Next up, Cancer. All right. You guys digging the split screen? You doing kind of okay? Is it cool? We'll go back to the bubble screen next time with the table view. I'm just switching it up because I got other features and stuff I can use. So I'm like, why not? All right, let's do Cancer next. And thanks for being here, everybody. Love and appreciate you. Please love the like for you. You guys totally deserve it. I'm here for you, and so is the channel. Like, share, comment, subscribe, be a part of the fam. And remember, too, if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can choose from the Zoom reading where it's like you're live here with me, or just one-on-one YouTube private videos, traditional style. All you got to do is scan the QR code up here. It'll take you right over to the link tree. The first link will take you right into the automated booking software. Pick your reading, your date, your time, submit your payment, and you're booked. It's all automated and awesome sauce, all right? I look forward to reading for you and helping in any way possible. Now, let's do Cancer. Cancer, you know what I'm feeling right now? I really want to do it. I really want to use it. I'm going to use it. I'm totally going to use it. I'm going to use the Titanic Tarot. Let's do, I haven't touched this deck in a minute. Let's go. Moon card, that's you. That's also Pisces energy. 3 of Wands. Why now? Because time's right. I haven't touched it in a minute. So let's do that. All right, Cancer, you are going to be at 4656. In Cancer, flood that chat or flood the comment section afterwards. Let's post up like Just Miami did in the TikTok. Post some crab emojis, post some butter emojis. This one's for you. All right, Cancer, let's do it to it. Hey, Abigail. Spinny hugs, girl. Kissy emojis. What up, Xavier? How's it going? Hey, Selena. What's up, hon? What's up? Hey, Mac. Thank you. Shauna. Brandy. What's up, guys? All right, let's do it to it. What do we got for Cancer, please? And thank you. Did I give Cancer a timestamp? 47:10, maybe? Might have messed that one up. I don't know. Anyways, let's go. All right, what do we got? That could be something that your person might feel like they messed something up, and they're like looking back during Mercury retrograde and being like, did I press send? Did I unblock Cancer? Oh, I didn't unblock Cancer. Or something like that. I don't know. Your person's realizing they messed something up, like, oh boy. Totally. That's what I'm feeling like. Why hasn't Cancer answered me? I've sent Cancer text messages. I have Cancer blocked. Oh boy. All right. That's enough to start with. Let's go for it. Give me 2 shuffles. Let's go. Whoa. Now the deck's charged too. With the Empress. God's like Archer is receiving the message. Hey, Jocelyn. What up? Hey, Brittany. How's it going? Let's see where this goes. The Emperor on the 10 of Swords. It was that moment your person realized they messed up. And they're seeing you as an Empress, whether you're male or female. Because remember, we all got masculine and feminine energies. Even my male Cancerians, you are looking quite good to your person. Okay? Let's see where it goes. Give me 2 shuffles. Let's go. Here we go, Cancer. All right. 1. Thanks, Melissa. Whatever you got, I would ignore what I said then. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the crazy, cool Cancerians, because Cancer don't want no scrubs, TLC style. All right, overall energy is the Hanged Man, and I picked this deck up with a Moon card, so there's strong Pisces energy, but this is Pisces energy. The Moon card you guys share with the Ace of Wands to the Tower card. Oh, wow. The frustration be strong with this one. And I mentioned having to pop the butter and the crab emojis because deep down here, they are totally fighting back the feeling of like really totally wanting to butter your crab legs. They feel so bad for missing your birthday. I can't even get a whole vibe off of this of like, oh, wow, you're going to get a happy birthday text. No. The fact that they missed your birthday is one of the biggest things that's got this person feeling some type of way with the Temperance card. They're finna take some action because right now Your crab legs they really want to eat crab legs. They're feeling rather frustrated, Cancer. Oh my gosh, this feels like a Scorpio reading at this point. It is not that late. Is it that late? It is not that late in the evening for the energy I'm pulling off of this. The Sun card came out. So who got the Sun card right out of the gate? Was that Taurus? Gemini? I don't remember. But you have Justice on the Four of Wands. And I used the Titanic deck. What drew me to this deck besides my obsession with that boat? Because this deck, I've always referred to it as the Twin Flame deck. There was an extreme amount of twin flames and soulmates on board that ship. I've researched every person that was on that thing. And I got the Four of Wands and the Two of Cups. Twin flame soulmate connection heading in. You got a twin flame reaching out. I'm straight out of the gate with the Sun card or the Justice card. I got to issue a twin flame warning. This is a reunion warning coming in. They're literally, if you've got a friend, a family member, co-workers that are getting in relationships or anything like that, it's the first domino falling that's leading up to this because your person totally misses the heck out of you with days one. They yeah. Nobody can do what you do. Seven of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So they know what they did, how many times you tried to fix things, how many times they ignored your attempts to fix things. I think the age difference was a big part on this with the King of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, but I'm also pulling Virgo off of this too. That's John Jacob Astor. Not only was he the richest man on the ship, but he also had a very much younger wife named Madeline. Okay? The age difference is strong with this one. First classic signs of the twin flame energy. And Mercury retrograde has them feeling straight up shameful for how they treated you with the Justice card. Libra energy on this. See how they feel like they're realizing that they led you on with the Seven of Swords? A little bit of deceitfulness, a little bit of lies that they're having to come to terms with. For some of you guys, they have recently been through something. Could just be a dream. For some of you guys, it might be a little more intense that has led them to the energies of almost like a near-death experience that led to a form of a past life review type of a vibe where they realize everything that's been happening and the reason that nothing has worked out for them is because of their fear of failure about everything. You're not the first one that this has happened to with this person. Ten of Wands, Two of Cups, Cancer, Sagittarius energy on this one. They're carrying a lot of regret ever since the last time you guys spoke. The thing on this is that they just hadn't found themselves or their place in the world yet. Do you know how bad they feel for ignoring your advancements? These two cards together, Seven of Swords, the Two of Cups, Aquarius, Cancer energy, this is the card of right person, wrong time. The timing wasn't right because they weren't ready. The thing about that, though, is that, you know, especially with the age different vibes, where this is somebody telling me, Archer, I know I told Cancer I wasn't ready at the time that led to all of this happening. I hadn't found my way in the world yet. My life sucked. My family situation was rough. I hadn't gotten myself in order. I didn't even know what I wanted for myself. And I led Cancer on for a really long time, and that's why I felt bad. That's why I started disconnecting and ghosting and going quiet. The guilt started setting in even before this happened. Wow. Your person needs to talk to you. Oh my goodness. Your them could be born on the 2nd, the 10th, the 22nd, the 7th is here. Then what's that? I'm sorry, I had Roman numerals. Give me a second. The 11th. Oh yeah, it's Justice. It's my first day on the job. The 19th is here. The 4th. 24th comes out as well. 21st comes out. The 10th, the 20th, and the 30th are all hitting. The 12th and the 8th, 18th, the 28th. Okay. Okay. You got Libra and Leo energy so far. Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer. There is strong Sagittarius in this reading. Whoa. Pisces is here. Aquarius. Scorpio. Angel number 217 or February 17th might be a date that resonates to you or this person somehow. Because that Tower card with Titanic's butt in the air, that's 2:17 a.m. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. Seven of Pentacles. They could walk away and deal with the failure of every other loss in their life but you. Moon card to the Three of Pentacles. They've seen more signs than you've seen ever since this ended with the Three of Wands. Aries, Pisces energy. Taurus is here too. Capricorn. This is a very protected connection. You guys had to actually go through this. That's the weird part on this one. Okay. Now, here's the thing is that, man, they're getting here sooner than you think with that moon card. Either they've moved or relocated. Something has them very close to you. Even though there was a distance involved, something's changing to close the distance. Either a change of work, change of family, change of something that results where God's like, y'all can keep fighting this, but we're going to wind up basically to the point that you wind up having to move in next door to Cancer, right? Can't fight City Hall, especially with a connection that's this protected. Now, in their mind, the way this is going is that they just can't figure out why, like, they can accept defeat with every other ex in their life before you, but they can't forget you. Why is Cancer so different? Why does nobody love like Cancer? Why is Cancer the only one whose crab legs I want to butter? Because nobody butters my crab legs like Cancer buttered my crab legs. Oh my gosh. I can't tell if this is Scorpio, Sagittarius, or straight up Cancer is just going tarot after dark. Oh my goodness. That moon card. See, they're hiding their feelings. This for them has been a huge test in unconditional love, Cancer and Pisces energy, because they never had it till they met you. They didn't know what to do with it. That's why they kept going quiet and shutting down. They're like, they thought it just was really intense. I didn't know what to do. They never experienced a love like yours. They'd never seen, even their parents really didn't unconditional love them. This started out in their childhood. And then it resulted from either daddy or mommy issues or a single parent household for whatever reason. Then it spawned into their relationship where they wound up, this is the age-old adage of like how boys marry their moms and girls marry their dads. Well, it resulted in a bunch of narcissistic exes that just really took advantage of your person to the point that they were completely not ready for anything. You triggered their healing. And what we're seeing here is the ending of a no contact phase. So this is not a recent breakup or a recent no contact. This has been a minute. This has been something in the making for a while. And even God is saying, don't you dare say a time, Archer. There's no time in tarot. You humans invented that calendar, not me. The Five of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Heads up, you're going to be finding some spare change on the pathway. And if you haven't yet, they're coming at you with the Chariot. For some of you guys, it's another Cancer. So here's the thing on this, is that they're getting, okay. So they're going through some things that you've gone through. This is, it's allowed them to learn how deep their feelings were. See, Five of Swords. They were still stuck in the 5 stages of grief. They hadn't gotten over it yet. So either for some of you guys, they were still involved with a crazy ex that they had already disconnected from, and yet they either like lived together, or for some reason there was an ex still involved in a situation that no way was an ex, that awful dramatic third party that like has ruined every relationship before you with this person. Okay. I mean, they tried to date them once many moons ago, and like never worked out, but then this person didn't let go, continued to self. That's why they found your text messages, and then they went off on your person. Your person ended things in order just to try to protect you. Then you had a big reaction to it. And next thing you know, you guys are both Five of Swords for however long it's been. 5 days, 5 months, 5 years. I don't know. But yeah, Ace of Pentacles. They're going to ask for a clean slate. You're like, no, Archer, they haven't thought about me anymore. They've either moved on, I've moved on. No, this has been over and done forever. I let go of this ages ago. It hurts. It breaks my heart. I didn't want to move on, but I didn't know what else to do. That could be you or them. However, that's the thing. That 1 minute you disconnect and walk away. With as tight as this connection is, 2 of Cups, 4 of Wands, twin flame soulmate, they feel the disconnect. Straight up. Okay? That's even getting into a vibe of, oh my gosh, how could you do this? They always thought they knew what was best for you, right? It's totally changing. You've got a runner becoming a chaser because you've leveled up. Justice card. Whoa. The cardinal energy is strong here. Libra, Aries, Cancer, Capricorn. Then you got Taurus, Leo, Pisces, more Capricorn, strong Sagittarius. There's even Aquarius hanging out here too. Yeah, told you. Chariot to the 6 of Swords. They've Queen of Pentacles. They've experienced some life experiences and found out you were the answer all along. And God's like, Crosswatcher, it was under your nose this whole time. you know how they got, right? they're going through a lot of things that have learned. Like, okay, now they had to learn how deep their feelings are for you, so that's like they're so used to things going wrong for them that their brain is programmed to fail. 5 of Swords, 7 of Swords, they're all swordsy, right? Very up in their feels. This whole time, though, they've been floating back in your direction, because even Titanic drifted 9 miles as it was sinking. The ocean kept moving, you know. This whole thing has been moving, and everything you guys have experienced since you've been apart has been grooming you guys to come back together for the way the connection should have been before. You could be born on the 27th, the 29th, the 19th, the 7th, the 17th. Basically anything with a 7 or a 9 in it, not counting the 9 and 19, okay? Don't count that 9, but if it falls like anywhere else in the date, because counting it in the 9 and 19, that's way too easy. But well, I'm seeing an A, a B, a C, a D. No, it's not that. This is deep, okay? Some of you guys, you're not going to know this, or you already have figured it out, or you'll figure it out when you guys start talking, because one of the reasons they haven't talked or told you this yet is because they were secretly the reasons you were brought to tarot. They're already very into the tarot and the esoteric as a result of a loss they had before they met you. And they have pulled this same game on everybody else before you, right? Nobody else has passed this test. The Jason energy is strong with this one. Jason, Brandon, 6 of 1, it don't matter. The names Jason or Brandon might resonate to you guys. However, the thing on this is, you're passing the test. Now they're scared that like it went too far because the roles are flipping, right? They're like, maybe I went too far with this on the Queen of Swords. That's specific. That only might be for like 3 to 4% of you guys, especially the ones of you who got a phone call from their phone number, but it wasn't their voice. It was somebody else who's like, oh no, I'm sorry. This just came up. The number came with the phone. And you're like, that's not how phone numbers, new phones work. Wait a sec. It was them. They got cold feet again, and they handed the phone off to whoever was the closest person to them and was like, here, just make something up, because they got scared again. And the cycle's coming around to get ready to repeat itself. This person gets energized during a Leo season, all right? And that's what gets them to reach out. Now, the thing on this is they're realizing that you tried to make this work 1 billion times. So if they want anything to work, then they got to make the first move, Ace of Pentacles on the Queen of Swords. Even though they're scared about this, they know they ignored and rejected your attempts so many times now that even though it hurt, but you, Queen of Swords, giving up on this or disconnecting or just doing your own thing, that's the energy of handing Willy Wonka back the gobstopper at the end of the movie. Straight up. And that's what leads to this happening. They may, wow, even with this Ace of Pentacles in the week ahead, 8 of Wands, yeah, the Sag energy is strong with this one. They're going to find the willpower to reach out this week. They have played with this in their head so many times, a lot of times, that I see at this point here that the fear of the rejection, it gets overridden by the I just have to know, because for some reason Cancer is the one that got away. I have to talk to Cancer. That kind of vibe. And if those of you feeling it, don't doubt your intuition. You're on point. They're returning, okay? That's lifeboat number 8 being picked up by Carpathia the morning after the sinking of the Titanic. That tells me you guys are already through the worst of the events and that their boat is floating your way, all right? I know they're going to tell you it's a night in the hot tub, but they're going to totally, it's melted butter. So, so heads up, because the twin flame does return it, okay? Even for those of you that are not going that route, these are the rewards for what you've been through on your twin flame journey. It's the person on your mind. You know your story. I'm just connecting to it, okay? Oh, man. I'm not even going to rattle off the signs. All 12 signs are showing up for you. Same with the dates in that, because Cancer, they've had their eyes on you for way longer than you've even realized. You thought they'd forgotten about you, and they've been watching you this whole time. Wow. Keep your phone nearby you, all right? I hope that helps, Cancer. I love you. You got a belated birthday present coming your way. I dig it. You're going to be happy. Sun card. All right. So I hope that helps. Keep me posted. And now I totally want to do your reading. Your live collective reading, it's going to be on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. Definitely come back and be here. We got to see what this is all about, because your person is just dying to reach out to you. Ace of Wands, that might be the moment they're reaching out to you. All right, no, nothing like stop it. Reading's over. Love you, Cancer. Hi, Ladybug. What up, girl? Spinning hugs. Hi. Thanks for coming by. Danette. What up, girl? Thanks for being here. Oh my goodness, you had one? That near-death experience thing ties. Oh my gosh. And to the 196 in the chat here, love that like for you guys. You guys totally deserve it, okay? I'm here for you guys. So it just means the world to me. And if you don't want to like the video, I totally understand. It pulls up in your liked videos and stuff. That's cool. No worries. Maybe just leave a comment or an emoji. That counts. Still helps the channel and the fam. Means the world to me. It's cool. All right. Or subscribe and set the bell if you don't want to like the video. Just subscribe. It's cool too. Doesn't cost a thing. Hang on, let me get the puzzle piece on TikTok real quick. TikTok thinks I fell asleep. Hold on. Let's see here. Hold on. Hold on, Leo. Hold on. I'm saving TikTok. Hang on, Leo. Puzzle piece. There we go. Yeah. I'm still awake. Everybody on TikTok's like, we know Archer's still awake. What are you talking about? Okay. There we go. We're good? Cool. Cool. Okay. Okay, on to Leo. I want to do Leo at like 106 even or something like that, but let's do Leo. Anyhow, okay. Melissa's probably got the timestamps covered. All right, let's see. Leo. Cool. Okay, that works. All right, onward and forward. Spinny hugs, Abigail. Bye. Miss you. Love you. See you later. Rhonda. Hi. All right, let's see what we got here. Leo. I really want to use the Beetle deck again. I really liked using that earlier. I'm going to use it again. Ace of Pentacles. Good choice, Archer. Hey, Bill. It's you. Well, it's one of your cousins with a little more of a tan, but it looks just like you. All right, let's do Leo. All right, let's do Leo at whatever timestamp Melissa picks for it. Hi, Leo. What up? Let's tap in and tune in and see what's going on for you, Leo. All right, think about your person, etc., and so forth. All right, by the way, happy birthday. In case you didn't notice, it's your time. All right, so happy birthday to you, Leo. I hope you have the most awesome solar return because you deserve it. Because, as you know, Leo, you're kind of a big deal. All right, Elon told me all the other signs, they just get little old planets and satellites. But you get the sun, center of the universe, huge. Filthy rich. I never said anything about rich. Never said anything. Never did. Let's go, Leo. What do we got for Leo? Give me 2 shuffles for. I love reading for you, Leo. Here we go. Let's do it. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, inimitable Leos. Roar. They're big cards. Overall energy is the 5 of Wands. You've been waiting for this moment for a while. It's the end of some struggles, some just internal strifes. You've been training. I'm pulling Rider-Waite energy off the 5 of Wands with the Beatles' mad day out here, that you're training for that 6 of Wands victory to roll in. Queen of Cups into the Emperor. Whoa, boss vibes. What Leo wants, Leo gets. Aries and Cancer energy shows up with the Queen of Cups. Somebody's coming in love. Look at George with his hands up. Leo, you love them. Knight of Pentacles, but they slowed molasses uphill in January. All right, let's dig in. Let's see where we go with this. The 10 of Swords. Oh, they got you stressed out with the Moon card, even though you're not letting it show. 3 of Pentacles. This is a guided, protected connection, though. 6 of Cups. You guys have done this before. And if you haven't done it in this lifetime, there's a soulmate connection. That's George and Ravi Shankar. On the 4 of Cups into the Page of Pentacles. The 6 of Swords. Trying to see things from a more optimistic perspective with John, Cynthia, and Julian. For some of you guys, there might be kids involved. I'm being drawn to Julian, Aries and Libra energy on this. You're so tired of this person's mixed signals. The phony must die, said the catcher in the rye. Let him learn to write backwards with either hand. 10 of Swords. Some of you guys, that book resonates to you, or you had to do a book report on it back in school, right? Mark David Chapman did too. The thing on this is, the mixed signals on this 10 of Swords, this is why you like, it's at the point that you don't even know anymore, right? This is already at the point, Archer, this is complicated. Somebody here likes moon water. Pisces, Cancer energy, or does moon water or practices moon magic. Just some manifestations. The thing is, if they could be more direct with you, they wouldn't leave you feeling like they're making you feel like they want to have their cake and eat it too. And Leo's like, not on my watch, not in my house, right? Some of you guys got a very strong guardian angel that has passed on already that's on your team, okay? There's an immediate family member. I'm not going to channel them. I'm being told it's part of your black Sharpie markered history. They just want to come out and let you know they're with you right there, okay? Some of you guys, there could be the chances of adopting a child in the future as a result of this connection, because that's Heather with Paul. And Heather came from Linda McCartney's first marriage, but Paul adopted her. Okay, straight up, if the reason you're not reaching out is because you think they're worried about a blended family, no problema here. I'm being told this person likes kids, okay? Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo energy. There might be something in the Taurus reading for you guys. So either you're dealing with a Taurus or some of you guys got strong Taurus placements. Somebody here could be a Taurus moon. Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces are strong. Aquarius is here so far. That Capricorn energy is kind of hitting pretty good too. Give me more on the Capricorn energy. Queen of Swords and the Knight of Swords. Ooh, this is a little bit of a rendezvous meetup with Justice because you guys both have earned it. Man, yeah, their word games were all taken out of context. It's the Beatles burnings on the Justice card back around the Help era. When John's content, his comment to a friend was taken out of context in the fact that he thought like that. He said the Beatles were bigger than Jesus. What he meant is that more kids are listening to the Beatles than going to church, which he felt was wrong, but it was taken out of context and resulted in all this. So the stuff that, like everything they do or said was always out of context, where you couldn't get a read off of them if you tried. So it would lead you to the point that it's got you questioning your own self-worth, trying to get their attention, yet you don't even know if it's working at this point. However, the Queen of Swords tells me, yes, this is a totally destined meetup, okay? This is when John met Yoko at her first art exhibit. It was not planned. It was a by chance thing that he went to visit the art exhibit. He climbed that ladder after paying her an imaginary 5 cents, all right, to hammer an imaginary nail in an imaginary apple. And then he climbed to the top, and on the ceiling all it said was yes. This tells me this is destined to work out. I think you're dealing, hi Yoko, I think you're dealing with a bit of a Black Widow soul. A soul that's buried away a lot of their past. For some of you guys, they could be widowed. Sagittarius, Taurus energy on that. And it's the result of losing someone that put them in a point of they wanted to make everyone else feel as hurt as they felt hurt. For some of you, they're either widowed or it was a breakup that felt like a great loss. Some of you guys, they could have, like, maybe they ran with a rough crowd before. Drugs could have been involved. Okay. But the thing on this is, as a result of whatever this loss was in their life, it caused them to kind of want everyone else to suffer as much as they did. They've got a track record. Okay. However, now, meeting you, they did try to run the same game on you and hurt you just as much. However, you're the one they regret. Wow. This is a really similar message to Cancer. Some of you guys might either be dealing with one, or you got strong Cancer in your chart, or a cusper vibe. Interesting. The readings are all connecting. This is interesting. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius too, not just Cancer. Pisces is here. Sagittarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The Wheel of Fortune. On the Strength card, the choice is yours. What? This is cool. See? On the Three of Swords. Nope, is that 3 or is that 2? That's 2 of Swords. That's the 2 of Swords. John and George fighting. Interesting on the Wheel of Fortune with the Strength card. Now, the Wheel of Fortune, I always look at that as a roundabout, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is about us exercising our free will, that once you've completed the journey in the tarot and you're ready to get to the World card, your Wheel of Fortune shows up, right, beforehand, because you enter into that roundabout. That it's your choice with the Strength card, especially, of which action you want to take. All right? Meeting you totally derailed their plans. For some of you guys, it might even be another Leo. I don't know. something triggered some old wounds in the fact that they're like, I can't hurt Leo. And I'm like, wait, you already hurt Leo. And they're like, oh man, crap. Yeah, they pushed a line they really didn't want to. That's the thing on this. Cancer, Sagittarius energy, Aquarius and Pisces. And that Six of Cups, though, it's almost like they cast a false judgment on you. Like they assumed something with the Chariot. Whoa, I can't show that card. That's the devil. And I don't want to draw on these cards or put stickers on them or anything, but that devil is that card. I can't show the card, but Helter Skelter's on there too. See? The devil energy. They danced with the devil and they lost. It's like they hedged their bet on you and they crossed a line they shouldn't have. King of Pentacles and the Chariot, and they had to mature, grow up. Now, here's the thing on this. You know how I got the Wheel of Fortune and the Strength card, Leo, right? Which is your major arcana, coupled up with the free will, right? The thing on this is that they've noticed you trying to get their attention, okay? This person's just more direct than that now. Wow. You know how you told them to grow up? They really did. No way. Shut the front and the back door at this point. You're going to let all the air conditioning out. Yeah. Capricorn energy on there. A little bit of Gemini. Eight of Swords, the Devil card. Okay, so here's what's going on. They're kind of blunt, aren't they? Devil card, Capricorn energy on this. And I really cannot show the Devil card. Okay. There, that's enough to figure out what album cover the Devil card came from for my Beatle fans out there. Anyways, yeah, we're not going down that road. The thing on this is they've noticed it. Oh, some of you guys could be dealing with another Leo, or they got some strong Leo in their chart, because you know what it is? You're dealing with a runner that's outgrown the runner phase. I got to straight up call it as I see it. Hey, Jeff. What up? How's it going? Lisa, hi. What's up? Hey, Hope. How you doing? Hi, Sarah. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I was reading. I didn't even look up to say hi to you guys. Hi, Tammy. What's up? Thanks, Brandy. Okay. Here's the thing on this. This is why I'm seeing that it's possible that okay, straight up. Y'all both were runners, right? We have two runners that butted heads and ran into each other. And now neither of you guys want to stop running, but you're so used to running because you guys have both dealt with so much heartbreak over the past you've had to run away from in fight or flight mode in order to protect yourselves, that it bled out onto each other. We have two runners that collided like two trains. It didn't work out the first time, and now it's time to do it again. And it's almost like you got to go first or text or send the message. And like you're sending up smoke signals, carrier pigeons, everything. And they're not taking the hint on their side because they're like, I want to talk to Leo direct. And I'm like, nobody gets in to see the Leo, not nobody. And they're like, I said I want to talk to the Leo. I'm like, whoa, nobody's ever responded to me that way when I said that. It's like that one time. It is. It's like that one time. This is somebody that's going to try to open the door in a very direct way that I'm being told will totally just kind of make you purr, okay? Because the fact that they weren't confident due to their depression and stuff is why you didn't like it in the first place. This person either wasn't very much of a man or wasn't very much of a woman, all right? No gender here. I'm reading for male Leos too. But yet they've got this newfound confidence from beating out the devil. Like maybe they cut out the busybodies, the Three of Pentacles that were getting in the way of this, and this little confidence of telling those people to mind their own business then bleeds out over to you, where now they're like, all right, Leo, I'm ready. And you're like, whoa, well, hello, what's going on here? Okay, so you both have become so programmed to stay in like the fight and flight mode from what you guys had gone through, which is totally why they ran at first. Yep, like that. And then you changed them because that's the strength card. And they like ran about that far. And they're like, I can't run. I can't run. I like Leo. Yeah, you changed the programming. It just took a while for the programming to sink in. That's the thing. Their progress bar, like right now, is like 93%, like right there. Okay. It took a while for it to sink in, but the energies in the skies right now are right because we are currently in Leo. The earth is in Leo, not the sun. The sun don't move. Remember, you're the center of the universe. Copernicus figured that out. But while we are in Leo energy and this person's taking on some Leo vibes, it's lighting a fire under their backside. You're going to be shocked by the confidence on this one. And they're still telling me, they're like, I'm waiting for Leo to reach out. You can dial direct. Even if I'm talking to Kit and I'm like, give me Leo for the cross watcher. And it's like, nope, dial direct. We're not using no third party middleman stuff at this point. Some of you guys, they're going to take, if you guys live close to each other, this might be specific for a few of you guys, that I see them taking the initiative of just like, I'm either putting on my best outfit, my suit, or like for my male Leos, they're going to put on that one dress you really like, that kind of a vibe, and just show up and be like, what's up? And it goes from there. Okay. They're going to surprise you on this one. Things are in the skies are right this week for you two to have a talk. Okay. If you do live close enough, you will bump into each other, or they'll have to travel for work, or you will, and you wind up at the same place or the same airport or something. Because those of you guys are making travel plans, they conveniently, ironically, are really close to where this person lives or something, right? You're finna make some. Leo, you're gonna take a chance, and you're nervous about it. I got you on this. You're like, I'm thinking about it, Archer, but I don't know if it's safe to proceed. I told him to pound sand. I blocked them. I told him go away. I don't know. I knew it. I got chills too. Hangman, Judgment card, 6 cups. Did I not tell you? Rewind if you missed it, Leo. I pulled Judgment energy when I was looking at the 6 of cups, and look what the last card out is. Judgment. And in the end, it's all about love. I'm hearing a song by the Beatles too. The song The Word. That might resonate to your week ahead energy. Nice. Or somebody here is a musician or just likes jamming. Even if you're the best instrument you play is the radio, it counts. Okay? The thing on this is they're coming at you with love, Judgment card. They've kind of judged themselves and leveled up, all right, and cleared some karmic debt, the childhood debt, in the fact that they don't want to act like their parents or their grandparents anymore. They want to be all about you. Leo, if it's your turn to text and reach out and you're nervous about it, you have confirmation, 6 cups of judgment, go for it. You're going to be all right. Police sirens too, you're going to blow their mind. It's not in a metaphorical sense, not literal. Strength card on the sun card coming out with the Wheel of Fortune. It's all free will choice. You're in that Wheel of Fortune roundabout. Take your time. It's cool. All right. Everybody's allowed to heal in their own time. The thing on this is, you're going to be shocked at the confident reply you get of like, I missed you. Just get on over here and like, let me run my hands through your hair and tell you you're pretty. And you're going to be like, I know. You're going to totally roll over and let him pet your belly and make you purr. And that's when a cat's most vulnerable. I like it. It's also a line in the song Pretty Woman. That's on my right. Wow, something about music totally speaks to you too. Whoa. But it's very classic, vintage, and traditional. I dig that. Somebody does have a piano in their home too. Whether they actually use it or it's a decoration, there's a piano in somebody's house. All right? So I hope that helps, Leo. I'd rattle off the signs and the dates for you, but everything's here. Literally. So you could be dealing with an Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, or a Pisces. At this point, I'm even throwing Ophiuchus in too. But yeah. All right? I hope that helps, Leo. I literally just heard your person say, that's enough. If Leo wants to know the rest, they have my number. You know my name. Look up the number. That's a Beatles song too. This person's finna take some action. If it's their turn to reach out, they're gonna be the one that shows up in your doorstep being like, what's up, Leo? How you been? Or for my male Leos, it's totally the one dress you told them that one time was like, yep, they've saved that dress for this moment, straight up. Okay. Anyways, male or female, no gender needed. We all have masculine and feminine energies. I'm reading for all the Leos here, and I want to read more about this coming up. We're going to do your collective reading Wednesday, 4 p.m. Eastern. Totally. And I want to know more about this. So I will see you there. Okay, Leo? I love you, and see you then. Leave a comment or a like on your way out. And if you're new here, please subscribe. Be a part of the family. We'd love to have you. Plenty of room, so make it crowded. Hugs and kisses, Renee. What up? Spinny hugs, everybody. Sizemore, what's up? Dude, that's a total Leo reading. I love it. All right, next up, let's get into Virgo next. All right. Thank you all for being here too. I love you guys. To the 212 in the chat, love that like. Check out angel number 212. Might be a cool message for you guys. Hey, Stacy, you got a piano. I totally saw it. Oh my gosh. When I go to people's house with pianos, I always play like Hey Jude or something just to or chopsticks. And then sometimes I get yelled at and they're like, don't play that piano. All right, let's see. What's up for Virgo? There we go. Perfect. Okay, cool beans. All right. Hey, what's up, Shelly? Shelly Milligan. Hi. Spinny Hugs, what you up to? How's it going? Tella is, I'm going to say this so wrong. I'm so sorry. Is it Tatona? Tatona? I can't say my name right half the time. I was a math major, totally. Hi, Laura. What up? Oh, yeah, anybody on TikTok, if you guys did miss it, it's available over on the YouTube channel. You can go back and scroll. And afterwards, we'll put some timestamps up, too, for you guys. Suburban Mermaid, hola. How you doing? Hi, Missy. If you are here and comfortable with chatting, the mod squad is down in the live chat. They're your concierge. Feel free to hang out. And afterwards, you can leave a little comment or an emoji or something. You know, it's cool. All right. And we're just trying out the split screen right now. But maybe I'll go back to the bubbles next or something, put the little bubble back. Or if you guys actually like it this way, I'll leave it this way. We can change it up. I've got options. The software lets me do it. Okay, Lola. Hi, what's up? I love that song, Lola. Oh my gosh. That's cool. All right, let's see. Oh, thank you. Peace and love and spinny hugs back at you too, Lola. Okay, hey, Pauline. All right, Virgo, let's do yours at, we're going to go with 126 even. And I would like to use the shadow deck. Let's get right into your, Emperor. Nice choice, Archer. Well, thank you. I don't want to pull an intuitive reading just for you, but I'm going, okay, God, give me Virgo's blueprints. I need Virgo and their person's energetic blueprint because Virgo's been through enough. Virgo needs more than just intuition on this one. I need to see what's going on for the two of them. All right. So let's dig in and tune in and see what we got for you, Virgo. All right. What do we have going on for Virgo? Happy early birthday, by the way, too, Virgo. I like to be the first person that says it to every sign. All right. Let's see. Ooh, the Page of Cups just turned over. Nice. Okay. So while you're Three of Wands working to understand why all this is happening, they're getting ready to apologize. Not the first time you've heard an apology from them, but I think this time they actually mean it. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Interesting. Okay, give me 2 shuffles. Here we go. Let's find out. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the vivacious, Virgolicious, victorious Virgos, because victory is yours. Here we go. Look who's back, the 10 of Wands. The card didn't want to go away. Sagittarius energy. 8 of Cups and the Empress. Whoa. Oh, they are totally still checking you out, and they still totally like what they see. Yeah, Queen of Swords. Abigail the Peacemaker shows up in the King of Cups on the Page of Swords. I told you, Page of Swords to the Star card. They've put you on a little bit of a pedestal, and you don't even know it. Yeah. Oh, wow. Man, this is somebody that realized they messed up on the greatest thing they could have ever. I knew it. Or not. Ace of Wands. You, to my female Virgos, you might want to keep the heels below 5 or 4 inches or something because they got you on a really tall pedestal. Ace of Wands. Look, Moses with the burning bush there. Yeah, that. Virgo, they totally want to rub your lamp and get the genie out. Stop it. Oh, Chariot energy. The Magician's here. Some of you guys might be dealing with a Cancer, or I'm being told something in the Cancer reading resonates because Cancer's person totally wanted to butter up Cancer's crab legs. This person totally wants to rub your lamp. Genie emoji. But yeah, some of you guys might live at a distance, or this is like, maybe you guys have never physically met yet, and that's one of the big red flags. This could be an online situation. 10 of Swords. Oh, but they're fixing to take some action. They are totally stuck in their mind about you. It's like they don't understand you, though. Like, they understand their work. They understand stuff that they've been trained to do, okay? They've never been trained how to love, okay? Their parent did not give them that birds and bees type talk that they needed with the Ace of Wands, which is why, like, some of you guys met for fun, all right? This could have started as fun first, right? And then they developed feelings. I literally did just hear, don't fall in love with the mark, but somebody did. This might have started with King of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles as money being exchanged, or some of you guys were having to support them while they were chasing pipe dreams and beer dreams, living on the couch, and you were trying to make ends meet and financially supporting them. But no, the entitlement's really strong with this person. the thing on this is, I think there's an age difference. Yeah, because the entitlement seems to be strong on this person, and like it's like bringing up traumas from relationships past that has you fearing it's not going to get any better, right? Four of Pentacles might show you've even got the Four of Pentacles up because of what they put you through. Some of you guys might have worked together, or you still do. Somebody here has recently changed their hairstyle up too, or a hair coloring. But the thing on this entitlement and the traumas that are brought up is that you're fearing things aren't going to get any better than they had before because you guys have been stuck in this frustrating karmic cycle for a while. This has got breakup makeup vibes on it, and each time it gets a little bit worse. Gemini energy. Virgo's here too, though. Could be another Virgo for some of you guys. Sag and Cancer. Aries is here. And I did notice you and Gemini, you guys are going to have the hardest time during Mercury retrograde, as if the South Node being in your sign isn't bad enough already to make you feel like you're the reason everything goes wrong. So much energy being directed at Virgo right now. But that Magician card, your partner Red Sea of red flags on this one. I think they know they can't lie to you anymore. You called them out on it, didn't you? Four of Wands, because it's your twin. And the Queen of Wands, Violet Jessup, wants a third try. Oh, boy. And with the Two of Cups, third time's the charm on the Eight of Wands. Cancer and Sagittarius vibes along with Aries. Some of you guys could totally be dealing with a Cancer, or you have strong Cancer, because this is like almost the same exact cards that came out. And it's a different deck than I used for Cancer. I got a deep twin flame soulmate connection. Two of Cups on the Four of Wands. That due to your differences in life experiences and the differences in your upbringings, they did not understand love like you understood love. This is what brought up these old traumas, okay? Because you guys have been stuck in this loop for so long while dealing with your unawoke masculine. Even my male Virgos, you were dealing with a female narcissist, okay? That was in that fried green tomatoes energy, right? That like you were worthless. They know what's best for you. They know what to do, right? And that's where we fall back even in my female Virgos, that this is a guy that would have been the same type of things, that they knew what was best for you. They knew what to everything, right? And never took you into any consideration. They thought it'd be easier just to bully you and like bully you into submission. That's what left your heart jaded, because now it's got you frustrated and doubting that things could ever change. However, plot twist, Eight of Wands to the Queen of Wands says they are. Violet Jessup's back with that Queen of Wands, that this is actually still progressing forward. That's the wild vibes off of this. Now, here's the biggest problem on this one. Could be dealing with a Leo because they thought the world revolved around them, okay? Some of you guys do work together with that Eight of Pentacles. Or in the same industry. But the problem is this, is they had no situational awareness, did they? They thought because the world revolved around them without this situational awareness, this is why they could like get away with lying about everything, because they didn't take the time to realize that people keep track of things like that. Really hard to remember the lies. So much easier just remember the truth. This person had to find that out the hard way because you called them out on it with the Ten of Swords. Textbook twin flame journey. This here, you know what? The drug use was way out of hand, wasn't it? I'm literally seeing the vibes of something like nose candy on the job. Man, that's an 80s vibe off of this. Maybe not, though. Could just be the devil's lettuce. I don't know. Whatever their vice was, Four of Wands. There usually is a vice involved during an awakening in this one, okay? That's something they had to overcome, though. Aries energy. They're realizing how much you tried to actually make this work. This is wild. It's almost, I think we have another week of twin flame readings coming up this week. I think the collectives are going to do it too. Strength card. I didn't even see this. Daniel in the Lion's Den. This did get way out of hand. Hey, Casey. What up, girl? How you doing? Spinny hugs. This is interesting because, yeah. Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Wands. The victim mentality went really strong with this person. Now, the thing is, with how you're stepping into your power, it's got them completely reevaluating their life choices. Let me see what's up with this. Capricorn, Taurus, even another Virgo. Cancer and Leo are here. Aries, Gemini, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Aquarius. I feel Pisces energy, but I'm not seeing Pisces cards yet. Three of Wands, could be an Aries Pisces cusper, but it leads us right back into the Ten of Pentacles on the Nine of Wands. That goes into the Nine of Pentacles. Confirmation that they're on their own. They've lost a lot of people in their life as a result of their life choices, which has them trying to figure this all out on their own. They don't have any help left anymore. The peanut gallery done left them. So the thing on this is that whatever you're posting online, it's totally got their attention. Could be dealing with a Gemini or something similar. You've got strong Gemini in your chart. But yeah, the thing on this is whatever you're posting has their attention, and it's got them coming into a FOMO energy. You know, it's kind of like when someone keeps getting accused of doing the same things over and over and over and over, that then eventually they get accused of it, or they just like, I might as well do it. So in their mind, they're sitting there thinking you've moved on. They've built up some serious conspiracy theories about you in their head. And the thing on this is that it's what's got them to that point. Because the thing that some of their exes did is what they were accusing you of. It's not what they say, but it was how they said it. It's in the context. That even ties into the age different vibes, right? Ten of Pentacles, Three of Wands. That one of you guys like spoke using emojis, somebody's using complete sentences. There was something got lost in the sauce in the translation on this that resulted in the fight. But you guys do have a chance to make peace this week and the week ahead. This has the potential to go into the 10 plus years. This person is part of your 10-year blueprint. Four of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles. I got to do it with that Ace of Wands on here too. I'm putting you up for a twin flame reunion warning, especially if you've noticed a friend, a coworker, or family member, somebody has recently gotten involved in a relationship. That's your first sign of a first domino starting to fall. So yeah, the energies and the weather and the skies are favorable. All right, so we got to issue Twin Flame Reunion Watch. I'll let you know by the time we do your collective reading if this is going to be upgraded to a warning. Because that Ace of Wands, Virgo, with that Ace of Wands, you think you're having a rough go at this. They can't hold out much longer, okay? This is the longest lead up for a makeup boom boom I've ever seen in my life. It's really going to be, I've missed you too, just hush, kiss me. And it goes right from there. It's like a 30-second conversation that leads to all the makeup kissing and the I'm sorry kissing and first base, second base, third base. I don't play baseball. And I got to disconnect for this because the Scorpio energy is strong this evening because everybody's getting Terror After Dark or everybody's Ace of Wands is frustrated this week. Either way, 6 of 1, whatever it is, it's what's going to lead them right in your direction, okay? So I hope that helps. I love you, Virgo, and I cannot wait to do your reading later this week, all right? So I'll see you back here, what is it, Wednesday? Wednesday, 5 p.m. Eastern. We gotta get deeper into this. No, I'm not doing that joke. That's what, no. No, that is not a family-friendly joke. Okay, anyways. Everybody laughing, knowing what joke I was going to say right there. Y'all get in the Jeep. We're going down to the river. Or you guys can all come to church with me on Sunday. Yes, we all know what Archer was getting ready to channel. Not my fault, Virgo. It's you and your person. It's not me. Don't shoot the messenger. It's not fair. This is you two. It's okay. I love you, though. All right, Virgo. See you later. Okay. And now for a word from our sponsors. We're at the intermission point. Me. If you would like to book a personal private reading with me, you can use this QR code down below here. Okay. Scan the QR code. It'll take you over to the Archer Astrology link tree. The very first link there is my booking software. Okay. There's also a link right to the Calendly app down in the pinned comment that'll be with the timestamps afterwards. I do offer the one-on-one Zoom readings where it's like you're hanging out live here at the table with me. I record them too, so you get a private video afterwards. Then I've also got traditional private YouTube videos and that. But anyways, even if you're not ready to buy, you can actually scan it just to snoop and see the readings, the pricing and everything. You can back out before you get the payment screen, but if you pay it and book it, then I'll reach out to you and I'll send you the link to your Zoom reading, or I'll reach out to get your questions and details for the video. And no matter what you pick, though, I just look forward to reading for you and helping in any way I can. And please subscribe, set the bell to all notifications, because I do this every Monday night. followed up by each individual sign reading live. And then that link tree, it's got links to the pick a card readings, playlists, base covers, original songs, just everything, interviews and that. All the safe to click links can be found by using the pin link in my bio on TikTok and just following. It's on Facebook too. It's cool. I love you guys too. Or just scan the QR code, head over to the link tree, and all the safe to click links are there. Okay. And thank you. This reading is also sponsored by Maxwell House Coffee, because I don't know why I picked that coffee brand, but it's pointless. Anyways, I'd like to say who it's really sponsored by, but I'm still waiting to hear back about sponsorship. So just saying. Red Bull's made an offer. What's up, Starbucks? Okay, and now back to your regularly scheduled programming. Thank you. All right, next up, let's move into Libra. There we go. Cool. I don't know, Melissa. It's a very weird conundrum we haven't been able to figure out. If Buddha has his hat, I don't have my hat, and if I have my hat, Buddha don't have his hat. I don't know what to make of it. Maybe the hat gets smaller. I don't know. It's a weird conundrum. Anyways, okay, Libra. Libra. You know what I want to use for you, Libra? I want to bust out a little nostalgia. I want to use the original hero deck that when I started the channel, this here was the first deck I ever used. All right, let's hop into the Grand Theft Auto deck for you, shall we? Let's go for it. Hi, Marie. What up, girl? How you doing? Hey, Alyssa. What's up, hon? How are you? Caitlin. Yo, what up? All right. Libra, let's take care of your timestamp. Let's do 141:20. Let's do that. All right. What up, Libra? How's it going? Let's take a peek and see what we got for you. Oh, that's a spinny hug. That's a total deck jam. That counts. Libra, get over here. Come here. I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to spin you around. In my deck jams, you need a spinny hug. All right? So I'm going to start spinning you around till your hair blows in the Jeep. No, hair blows in the wind like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. I'm getting all tongue-tied on this one. Anyways, you might start giggling and feeling all tongue-tied as a result of it. So if you need another spinny hug, y'all come back anytime you like. All right, so let's see what we got for you. What do we got for Libra energy? Give me everything you got for Libra for the week ahead, please, and thank you. What do we have for Libra? What do you have for Libra? All right, let's go for it. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Libras. Give it up for the cardinal air sign. Case dismissed. I say it here and it comes out here. Shake it like a Polaroid picture, Libra. That's your major arcana. You got this. This is all about what you want in the week ahead. 6 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. How about something more balanced that also overcomes the overthinking when they take action? Temperance comes out on this. Remember, Temperance is the card of alchemy. This is some heavy manifestation that's pouring out all over the page on this to elevate with the 8 of Cups. Ascending to another level. Somebody here might be getting over a drinking problem, okay? Could be your person on that one, all right? But let's see where it goes. 3 of Pentacles, the Death card. Whatever the vice was, this is what they're overcoming. The Death card's transformation. The Chariot, 3 of Wands, right into the World card, the Strength card on the Knight of Cups. Somewhere, they've already planned on doing this during Cancer season, but now coming into Leo season is where they get that little bit of extra courage to make an offer that you never suspected. And I forgot, this Knight of Cups, that goober was in line right behind me at Macy's when we bought those red jackets. I still got my red jacket too, and he still got his. All this time later. That tells me your person still got... So they're a little rusty. They don't have any new games or tricks, like a new way to ask you out or a new way to apologize. They're just really nervous that you've moved on. They're very nervous about this becoming a missed opportunity. A Chariot card, World card, because they knew they had to close a cycle. You've got a lot of major arcana. That's heavy, because remember, major arcana in the tarot, these are major planetary shifts that we have no control over. None of us can stop Mercury from retrograding no matter how much we want to. But for you, this Mercury retrograde is working out in your favor, okay? The thing on it is, they're so nervous they moved on that they don't even realize that you're going through some of your own things right now. Man, still no situational awareness out of this person. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo or a Cancer. I think I had a similar message for Leo or Cancer. Scorpio's here. There's strong Capricorn, Aries. Wow, the cardinal energy is all showing up, but then you got a lot of fixed energy. Scorpio, Leo. The World card comes in on anything too. You or them could be born on the 7th, the 21st, the 10th, the 3rd, the 11th, the 19th. 30th is here. Somebody might even be a life path 3. The thing on this is that, I don't know, this is where they needed to adapt or develop the situational awareness. I'm thinking that's always been their biggest problem. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. That's what they're working on, though. The 4 of Pentacles, they're still not wanting to give up on their lifestyle. That's what they're 4 of Pentacling. But with the Ace of Wands, oh my gosh, Libra, they totally still have feelings for you. With the Hermit card, Virgo energy on the Empress, they're fronting. For my female Libras, they totally think you got some good birthing hips. And that's not an insult. Take the compliment, female Libras. Okay? This is the Empress. They have thought about having a family with you. Okay? They totally want to bang your gavel. What's under those robes? No, that's what? Stop it. Here comes the judge. Here comes the judge. Easy. Man, this Ace of Wands is getting strong here. There's a lot of high tension between you guys. The thing on this is, it's like you're the first person that ever told them no or gave them an ultimatum, right? Could be another Libra, but Gemini and Aquarius is here too. The air energy seems to be coming in on this. Star card. You triggered this person's awakening straight up, didn't you? Something about finding a water bottle on the street resonates. Like it's just litter or trash, but you walk past it and you're like, why is that water? Who just threw that water bottle there instead of in the... Oh, Archer mentioned I'd see an empty water bottle on my travels. Yep, it's just a sign. That's all. Because here's the thing. Page of Cups. You know what? You called them out on it, didn't you? You called them out on a bet they were hedging. They tried to hedge their bet by putting you in an ultimatum, and you called them out on it. Don't put Libra into an ultimatum. They tried to hedge their bet on you, and it backfired in your face. That's the thing on this one. Oh. So you've had them seriously thinking about, they've seriously been thinking about this the whole time. You're like, no, Archer, they moved on. I checked and looked. I saw. I'm already moving on. I'm looking for something else too. They have not moved on. They're not allowed to move on. It's their karma. They're not allowed to move on. Anything they're trying to accomplish is teaching them life lessons that they're going to come back and use with you. Yeah, there we're back to the 8 of Cups and Temperance. We've come full circle that quick in the 6 of Swords. Your person has timeline jumped, and they are now the complete antithesis of what they were before. It's like a doppelganger vibe. Sagittarius, Pisces energy on this one. So here's the thing is you sparked the change in this person. Now, here in the 3D, it's not showing yet. This is the week ahead, Libra. This tells me the next 4 days. And remember, this is from when you find this reading, 4 days. God don't know time in tarot. If you're here right now, 4 days from right now. If you find this later, 4 days from then. There's no time in tarot. Remember, God's sitting there laughing at all of us for the Gregorian calendar. He's going, there's 13 months, 28 days. Not that hard to figure out. Watch the moon cycles. I put all these things up in the skies for all you guys to figure it out, right? Here's the thing. Now, you know what? Sure. Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. I mean, yeah, they look kind of happy with the posts that they're putting on their social media. Confirmation you've snooped a little bit, whatever. They've snooped way more than you have. I'll tell you that much right now. Okay? Whatever you're posting, it's working, you know, because they're posting like the best 5 seconds of their life, straight up. Okay? Maybe 8 seconds of their life if they're lucky. You or them could be born on the 5th or the 8th for some of you guys. Now, they're making the post to try to get your attention. It's not working. Meanwhile, the post you're not even trying to make about them is working. And the post that you're making. Oh, they think every post is about you. I think that came out earlier too. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Gemini. I think that came out for Gemini. And that you guys are kind of in a posting wars. It's posting wars. I'm going to post this. I'm going to post this, Three of Wands. I'm posting this. Look, I'm doing good. I'm getting a new home. I'm moving. I'm relocating. Three of Pentacles. I'm building a high rise. I'm living downtown now. I'm working where I'm working where I live. You know, my life. They're like, oh, well, I saw a house fire down the street the other day. I posted pictures of it. Pity me? No, not working. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me try something else. I made this painting here. No, actually, I downloaded this off a Google image search. Nope, that's not going to work. Libra's not going to like that. I'm making clay sculptures now. No, I bought that at one of those concrete stores. That's not going to work. I bought it at the cemetery. The cemetery. Anyways, yeah, they're running out of options. They're like, oh man, none of this stuff is working. Ludwig, you must eat. Good morning. Nice to see you. This is my John Belushi magician card. Okay. Yeah. If Beethoven had Pro Tools, he would have been cranking out the tunes. Everybody else wearing those weird white curly wigs would have been like, dude, Beethoven's dropping bangers right now. Did you hear this thing? Somebody here might be. What the heck is that all about? Oh my God. Four of Cups. Told you they're checking you out. They're still showing you their buddies, their roommates. Look what Libra's up to. Look what Libra's doing. They're getting ready to put their money where their mouth is, though. They're tired of crying over spilt milk because they know this whole thing blew up in their face. They're like, yeah, this didn't work. Wow, this whole thing didn't work out any way that I planned. Oh, boy. Yep. Man, they thought it would, though. And this got them into FOMO vibes now, Libra. Whatever you're posting. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. And the page of... Whatever you're posting, keep it up. Even Tom Cruise from Tropic Thunder is telling you, good job. Look at that. Tommy, he's like, yeah, man, Robert Downey Jr. in that movie rocked, but that's okay. Yeah, you got the thumbs up. Knight of Pentacles into the Page of Pentacles. It's taken forever because they're slow walking this. It's like a tea kettle coming to boil. But now, the thing on it is that this time out was needed. You guys had to totally go through these life experiences in order to respect each other. They got to respect your love straight up. And I'm going to tell you what, you're actually going to respect their cunningness. Right now, before they were using it against you, but now they're going to be using it like on your team or on your side, and you're going to be like, yeah, when you got powers like this, you got to use them for the good, and that's the vibes. All right. Now the total FOMO is coming in on this one. Okay, it's just that you guys are going through these growing pains and these life experiences in order to grow your connection closer together. Okay, your guardian angels have been working on this for a big reason. You could be born on the 8th. The 3rd, 13th, 31st, the 10th, the 4th, the 24th, 21st, the 18th, the 17th is here, the 7th comes out, the 10th, the 5th, the 1st, maybe even the 2nd, the 28th, possibly even the 13th or the 31st. Okay. Somebody here might be a first responder too, police, fire, or EMS, or always had dreams of being one. Now, here's the part on this one, okay? Because the Eight of Pentacles. See how they're really looking stuff over? At it. Look at this with the jewelry, like the little jeweler's magnifying glass there, right? This person is building conspiracy theories about you right now, okay? The FOMO, combined with what the guardian angels are doing to your person's head, they've already got it figured out that you've married somebody very rich, very famous. You're in some new clique of people. And oh my gosh, they can't compete with this. Like basically they got you married to Elon Musk living on Mars by now at this point, right? And you're like, Archer, my life has not changed that much. I mean, I've been working on my self-improvement and changing and transforming. But I'm like, you know what? It's not your fault what's going through their mind right now because it's what's causing them to lean over in your direction big time. All right? The thing on this is that with the energy that's coming in, this is going to lead to a conversation, okay? Now, first of all, it starts with who do you think you are, moving on and stuff. And you're like, what are you talking about? Okay. But it leads into a normal conversation that's going to be able to fill you in on how rough things have got for them. It'll actually give you a little vindication for what they put you through too. And then you can choose if you want to forgive them and move back on forward or take the closure and go in another direction. Okay. Either way, you get a little validation, vindication, and a little bit of proof that karma is real. When they tell you about some of the stuff they've gone through, you're going to be like, whoa. And at least it either gives you closure or lets you guys go forward and rebuild this. The choice will wind up being up to yours. They have done the work, though. Cancer and Aquarius energy. All right? So I hope that helps. I love it. And you get to take your cardinal power back, and you get to make the decision. It's nice. All right? I hope that helps, Libra, and I cannot wait to see the outcome on this during your live reading, okay? So I will see you back here on Thursday at 3 p.m. Eastern, all right? Until then, I love you. All right, onward and forward. After all the readings we've been having, now watch Scorpio be like the awesome, good church reading, right? We have all these other signs that are Ace of Wands and tension behind the scenes. Scorpio gets here and it's like, hi. Watch this be a Mercury retrograde Freaky Friday energy. Scorpio, you totally know that's not how it's going to go down, right? So let's put the kiddos to bed because it is Eastern time zone, 9 p.m. We are in a new set of standards and practices. It is now officially time for Tarot After Dark. So let's go, Scorpio. Let's do it to it. Perfect. All right, and to everybody here in the chat, the 192 in the chat, love that like for you guys. You totally deserve it. If you don't want to leave a like to keep like tarot readings out of your liked videos, totally cool, understandable. Maybe just pop a comment or something. That'd still be cool. Still means the world to me. All right, whatever you want to do what you want to do. All right. Scorpio, I would like to use Light Seers again for you. This felt good last week. Yeah, let's do it. My channel, my choice. Let's go for it. Scorpio, you are going to be at 155.55. Oh, that's nice. Dude, I'm pulling all the cool Frankie type timestamps tonight. That's awesome sauce. My timestamps usually suck. Oh, Scorpio, that's a hidden spinny hug. The deck tried the jam, but then it kind of cleaned up, which is like you need the spinny hug, but you're trying to keep a brave face and a stiff upper lip. But I know you better than that, Scorpio, so come here. I won't tell anybody. Shh. Secret's safe with me. Nobody's looking. Come here. Come here. I'm going to spinny hug you right now, okay? Nobody notices, all right? I'm going to pick you up. I'm going to spin you around. Jeep wave, hair blowing in the breeze. You're giggling, having a good time. Shh. I'm going to put you down now, all right? So don't tell nobody. And if you need another one, come on back. Secret's safe with me, okay? So let's see why you needed that, all right? Why did Scorpio need the spinny hug? Let's go for it. The Wheel of Fortune, because you're stuck in the Wheel of Fortune free will decision about a choice that either they're not making or you're not making with the Eight of Pentacles on the Sun card. And you're kind of getting tired of waiting for them to make up their mind. Nice. The Wheel of Fortune talks about that free will that we can exercise at any time that we're stuck in that Wheel of Fortune roundabout. All right. And if we take too long, the Tower shows up like Drano and cleans that roundabout out so it circles down the drain a lot faster. But anyhow, let's dig in. Scorpios. Why am I laughing? Anyways, Scorpio, wherefore art thou, Scorpio? 'Tis the east. The devil. Hi. 'Tis the east, and the devil tried to take over your reading. However, the devil is upside down. When the card comes out reversed, I have to honor that way, which tells me in the week ahead, you're beating Toby at his own games. Nice. Not today, Toby. Bye, Felicia. Get back in the deck where you belong and wait your turn. All right, let's go. Anyways, 2 shuffles. Let's go. 'Tis the east and Scorpio is the sun. Would a Scorpio bandit name still be just as sweet until the devil cut me off? Scorpio's still awesome sauce. All right, let's go. Give me 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Cool. Let's love this deck for the super successful, smart, straight up sexy Scorpios. Even my male Scorpios, you are GQ sign in the house. With the Ace of Pentacles. Oh, this is just getting started. I love it. You have successfully completed the timeline jump. You are in a new energy that is actually catching my microphone cord. Hold on. There we go. Fixed it. And we're back. Okay. Scorpio, stop that. Scorpio's like, hey, Archer, stop it, Scorpio. Oh my God. What are you doing? I have extra mic. This has like a 50-foot cord. Hold on. What are you, Scorpio? Stop it. Oh my word. Okay. Hi. We're back. Hold on. Now I'm turning my fan on because you got me all flustered, Scorpio. Scorpio's like, you really thought this was going to be a clean reading? Come on now. Come on. How many times you read for Scorpio? I know. Oh my, I do declare, Scorpio, your person hot under the collar for you, and I haven't even laid a freaking card down yet. Calm down, Cross Watcher. Oh my goodness. Queen of Pentacles. Did you all see that? I can't tell if that was all mic cord or if that was spiritual interaction at that point, because this shirt was getting pulled in directions that the cord couldn't pull it. So there was a little bit of both going on. If you guys are noticing, feeling like hands on your shoulders, tugging and stuff, it must tie to it. I don't know, but that was interesting. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Wands, the Emperor. Ooh, I like the Emperor and the Hierophant showing up with the Hermit card. But then you got the Nine of Pentacles on the Page of Pentacles. You know what it is? They're realizing how unfairly they treated you. That's what it is. It wasn't as much of the mic cord getting stuck on the chair. It wasn't so much of your energy trying to rip the shirt off of me or your person's energy. I can't tell and I don't care. It's whatever, tarot after dark. But this whole thing is literally the energy of your person clawing at your tails, being like, don't leave, Scorpio. Don't go anywhere. No, Scorpio. I kid you not. Get over here, Three of Wands. They know how unfairly they treated you because they've been getting some karma for what they did to you that they're having to work on paying off. Your person's going through a transformation and leveling up, okay? No wonder. The Hermit card, they know I'm going to spill the tea on them. They were trying to stop this. No, Archer, don't. Yeah, I'm still going to do it. The thing on this is that they're working to pay off some stuff that's got them stuck in analysis paralysis. They are totally wondering if they took long to close out this cycle. That's what I pulled. Hierophant, Page of Pentacles. They were literally like trying to stop me before I came in to read for you to be like, Archer, please give Scorpio a message. Please give Scorpio a message. I'm not sure if they even want to talk to me anymore. So, they wonder if they took too long to close out a cycle. They're very fearful that they ran this game on you too long and that, oh boy, yeah. Hierophant to the Nine of Pentacles. What if Scorpio moved on? Virgo energy. This person got too much in their strong Virgo energy. They got too much in their feels that they weren't right, you weren't right, things weren't right. The little pinky toes just not quite right. This ain't so. They overanalyzed so much that it got to the point that, either it took too long to get out of the past cycle or it took too long to get rid of someone in order to be all in with you. Is that what it is? Let me get clarifiers on this. Virgo and Aries energy is here. Capricorn, Page of Pentacles, Taurus energy. Because remember, the kings are mutable energy. The queens are cardinal. The knights are fixed. The pages, they don't know what they want to be when they grow up yet. The age difference, I think, might have been a big factor on this point. Okay. It's kind of like, yeah. For some of you guys, it's that they have to get rid of someone to be with you. Either they're getting out of a marriage or a relationship, or they've gotten themselves in too deep into one, or they've gotten a crazy ex that won't let them go. That Three of Wands. I need cards on that Three of Wands. What's in the way? What's in the way? Thank you. King of Pentacles. Their ego. Okay. King of Pentacles, trying to get all mature and balanced, sitting there knowing what's best for everybody. If it's like they'd been hurt bad before they met you and they hadn't finished recovering from it. They were faking, weren't they? I'm all healed, I'm all better. Maybe a little worried about being a rebound, or you feel like you were the rebound, Capricorn energy. They were all in until work or something else got in the way. Look at all this. I'm really thinking it was their ego that got in the way. This person is so vain, they think Carly Simon wrote the song for them. And for some of you guys, they weren't even born when that song was wrote, or they were too young for Carly Simon to have an interest in them at the most. I don't know. So the thing on this it's that, yeah, either they hadn't finished recovering from the breakup, or they were ending the relationship or the marriage to come your way, but they're realizing this wasn't fair onto you. It's as if they asked you to like wait while they figured this stuff out, and they're like, I can't do that. That's not fair. King of Pentacles on the Nine of Swords. And that puts them into this vibe that they're afraid that they made you wait too long to make good on this. Where you'd be like, can we talk about this? And they're like, we'll talk about it next week. That's fine. And then next week would come and you're like, oh, good, we can talk about it now. And they're like, let's wait till next week and talk about this. I got this going on. I got stuff to do. And it got to the point that I'm thinking that they're starting to think that they did that so many times that like their needle isn't even stuck in the groove. They've worn right through the record with that whole, can we talk about it later? 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 Stop it, Crosswatcher. Make a decision. How many times are you going to think about making the decision to fix things with Scorpio before you actually make the decision. Archer, I've made the decision. I know I'm going to make a decision about the decision. I just have to make the decision about which decision I want to make before I can make that decision. And then I can decide which way to, and I'm just like, okay, stop. I'm like, hold it. If I have a headache after 30 seconds of talking to you, oh my gosh, Scorpio's got to have a migraine. Two of Pentacles. See, but wait, hold it. I got to make that decision. One more. Hold on. Wait a second, Archer. Wait, hold on. Is this the right? Should I wear this? Does this go? I'm like, Scorpio doesn't care what you're wearing. Would you push send? Well, should I talk to them in the living room? Should I go out on the porch to get good cell phone? Just press send. 75 years ago, we could talk to the moon, Stanley Kubrick. So, I mean, just make the phone call. The Two of Wands. But hold it. Wait. I have another couple things I need to think about on the cross watcher. Stop it. Okay. Scorpio's going to be up for retirement before you make the decision. But that's because some of you guys are getting to retire early with really good money and good payout. All right. See? Star card. But cross watcher, you and Scorpio are meant to be together. I know. That's why I got to decide what to do next. And then which day should I do it? What time should I do it on? I'm like, just press send. How about right now? What? Ooh, well, let me think. Oh my gosh. This person don't like making decisions, right? Oh my gosh. For my male Scorpios, women, do not hate me. This is for the male Scorpios. This is this kind of for the male women, the guys, there's a version of this too. You got to fill me in. Because for my male Scorpios, this is the vibe that if this woman was on death row and the prison guard walked up to her and said, what would you like for your last meal? She'd be like, I don't know. What do you want? Straight up. Girls, what is the male version of that? Is it when they're like trying to pick out like a lift kit for their Jeep or something? Or when they're on like the auto parts websites or something? Is that where, or the guitar shops or something? Is that where this energy comes in? Because it's that kind of vibe of like, hey, would you just pick a guitar? You're like, oh, I don't know. I don't know. So, this one's got 6 strings. This one has different 6 strings. Or, you know, that kind of vibe. Okay. 2 of Wands on the 2 of Pentacles. Hold on. Let me think one more time. And with the Hierophant, they're realizing they're running out of one more times, right? Could be a fixed sign. Could be somebody trying to outstubborn you, and that's not a very wise thing to do to a Scorpio. Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Leo, okay? Some of you guys, it could be a Scorpio connection, and that might take a long time to get off the ground because neither of you guys are going to say anything to the other person, right? They're supposed to know. No, there's a little bit of like, yeah, 7 of Pentacles into the 8 of Wands. There's a little bit of a Mexican standoff going on. We have a little bit of a tarot novella going on, okay? Casey, Scorpio's got a tarot novella going on. We got to call the cinco. Figure somebody is trying to learn Spanish by watching telenovelas. I don't know if that really works or not. That might be interesting. Page of Pentacles on the Hierophant to the Chariot. Page of Cups on the 8 of Pentacles. So, you know, the thing on this is, dude, they're stalking your social media from a fake profile. Because there's a little bit of shame and embarrassment that comes off of taking this long to make a decision. That's why they're watching you. This person has burnt so many bridges in their life that they have a lot of fake accounts. They have a lot of accounts they can't remember the logins to. They have at least 35 different email addresses, multiple phone numbers. They keep having to move and relocate and change all their data. This person's tired of running. We have a runner-chaser dynamic that has flip-flopped more times than pancakes. Straight up. But we're at the end of the cycle, okay? 8 of Pentacles, because this time you already stopped and stood your ground and stayed put in your power. You have chose to end the repetitive cycle, right? Meanwhile, they're still, I don't know. And then Scorpio turned off the record player, right? They're getting ready to put their money where their mouth is, though. That's the thing. Okay, the thing that's going on through this one here is, you know what? The reason they're doing it from a fake profile is they're trying to size you up and see if they might still have a chance with you. So, yup. This is weird. They watch you from their work profile. Maybe they do social media at their job or something. Then they're watching you at home. Whenever they've got a little bit of downtime, they just check to see what you're up to. Wow. You know, Here's the thing. You're right. Their social media posts, it's still breadcrumbing. They're digitally breadcrumbing. No wonder you're confused. Because this person never knew what they wanted. Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. The thing is, they're getting to the point with that chariot on the Page of Cups that they know what they want. That's the thing that's vibing into this one, okay? Now, it does seem like they got to get a couple things in their life in order. That's a big part of this, that they're finishing up in order to give you the relationship that you never thought would happen. When pigs fly on that Page of Cups, guess what? Bacon's in the air, right? So they're starting with the chariot to come your way. The thing on this is that they're going to give you the relationship they knew they should have gave you the first time. Let me see what card fell on the floor. Hold on. This makes sense. The Hierophant. They're totally hiding that they know what they want now. That's the thing. That the Hierophant. I think you wind up hearing from a parent. Either your parent or one of their parents. Basically, it's like maybe a close sibling or a friend or something. But especially for those of you that you flat out know that their parent liked you better than them anyways, that person is still working behind the scenes to bring you back together. Like, what did you do, Scorpio? Scorpio was the right one. You got somebody that's in your corner behind the scenes helping to like make this happen. And with the Page of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, it's telling me that that person is the one that reaches out first. Okay. Kind of like the vibes of like, honestly, I'm going to call it as I'm seeing it, that like somebody's best friend, somebody's brother or sister or coworker, or straight up their mom or dad makes first contact to be like, look, we know that they did a lot to you. Would you, their life is nowhere as good as you. Are you even open to talking to them? Because they can't shut up about you and they really want to work this out. That sort of thing. You know what I mean? That's the direction it goes. And then if you're like, yeah, Chariot card, Page of Cups, I've been waiting for this for a minute, then it leads to them reaching out to you. If you tell this third person, the other part, that mutual friend or parent or whatever, you're like, no, I've moved on, no thank you, it will end there. That'll be the end of the cycle. But I'm being told that 98% of you guys take them back in about a 1/10 of a second. You're here watching tarot on them anyways, Eight of Wands. This story is already moving and progressing and coming back together. They're just literally running out of twos. They know they're backed into a wall. There's no other decisions they can. I'm going to make a, hold on. I want to wait. Let me think. No, they're running out of stuff. And that leads to reaching out to you with the Eight of Wands on the Chariot. Some of you guys, if you haven't heard from them this week, I'm shocked, but I'm being told 98% chance you hear from them the week ahead. If their free will were to overjump anything on this Scorpio, it's gonna happen sooner than my reading. All right, this free will is like they don't take longer; they come in sooner because they can't wait much longer. Okay. Some of you have already heard from the mutual friend or the parent or whatever, and it's just leading up to talking to them, and you're nervous about it. It's going to work out better than you're expecting. If you haven't gotten the first phone call from that other person yet, that's what happens this week that leads up. All right. Before the Lionsgate portal, this totally works out for you guys. I dig it. All right. And yes, do that thing. Do that idea. Do it. You're so good at it. The only thing stopping you right now is you. You would be so good at it. Oh my gosh, you will have people lined up around the world to check you out. Whatever that idea is, go with it. It's gold. All right. You know how you're really nervous about it? It's good. Totally good. All right. You're only nervous about it because it's going to totally work. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and boom, the Four of Wands. You and your twin flame are getting back. This is going to work out. I'm putting you on deck for a twin flame reunion. The Emperor does awaken and come back awoke and ready to go. I love it for you. Scorpio, you deserve this. You or them could be born on the 17th, the 8th, the 7th is here, the 4th. A lot of repeating fours. Somebody could even be a life path 4 or in their life year of number 4. The 5th, the 15th, the 25th, the 9th and 29th, the 19th, the 8th, the 18th and 28th are here. A lot of repeating 4s and 8s. The 22nd, 27th, 29th, and the 1st. Okay, so I hope that helps. This is going to be a very interesting. I got a feeling some of you guys will hear from this person before I even do your live collective reading on Thursday. So the Thursday reading is going to be a lot of very interesting twin flame updates for you. It is definitely a twin flame week here still, Scorpio. I'm with you. Let's do it. We're going to take the twin flame journey together. I got your back on this one. All right. I hope that helps. I love you. I'll see you later. Okay. All right. And love the like on your way out. Or if you don't want to put this in your liked videos, if it's like, then people know I'm watching tarot or whatever, that's cool. Just leave like a comment or an emoji if you want to keep your personal life private. That helps. You don't have to like it. Or even just consider subscribing. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And it all means the world to me. So thanks for being here. And to the 222 in the chat, love that like. Scorpio and Sagittarius, angel number 222, especially you've been seeing a lot of repeating twos, is totally for you because we got 222 here in the chat. I love it. My pleasure. You are most welcome from both of us, Xaviera. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry I always pronounce your name wrong. Hi, Tanya. What up? Thank you for being here. All right. Let's get onward and forward into Sagittarius. It's time. I know somebody earlier was asking if I'd done Sag yet. It's time. Sag is up. All right, let's see. Let's change this up. And thank you guys for being here. You guys are awesome sauce. I love you guys. All right. Onward and forward. Sagittarius. Let's see. I'm really just enjoying myself with this deck too much right now. Sag, I'm going to use the Beatles deck for you. All right. Let's go for it. Let's do it to it. Sagittarius, you're going to be at 2:15:44. All right. Let's go for it. What up, Sagittarius? Thanks for being here. How you doing? Appreciate and love you. Let's see what we've got for you and what's going on with the persons on your mind and everything across the energetical board. Let's see what we got for you for the week ahead, Sag, because as you know, I'm your protector. That's why I'm Archer. All right. I've been affectionately called the Sag Whisperer by my bestie, and I am very proud of that. All right. I am here for you. All right. So let's see what we've got for you. What do we have for Sagittarius? Give me everything you got for Sagittarius, please, and thank you. What's up with Sag? All right, here we go. Let's do it. 2 shuffles. You ready? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the super sassy, successful Sagittarius. The only sign worthy of 5 syllables. The 2 of Pentacles. The 2s are kind of stalking you. And even 222 came up just before we started the reading. 2 of Pentacles into the 3 of Cups. Oh, they made the wrong choice, didn't they? With the 7 of Pentacles, this is showing them wanting to eat at home. They miss you. It's not the same without you here. Hey, Lisa, what up? Spinny hugs. Hi, Brittany. How you doing, hon? What's up? Yeah, they miss you. Okay, let's see what we got on this. Let's go. Justice card. Yeah, they know they made the wrong choice. The Sun card. The two of Wands is back too. Man, this time some of you guys could be Sagittarius, Scorpio cuspers or dealing with a Scorpio. Here's the thing that's really weird about this. You're praying for an end to all of the confusion between the 2 of you guys because it's become so all over the place that it's a lot to process. The 10 of Cups into the Ace of Cups, the Emperor. Whoa, hello. Cancer, Aries, Pisces, the 7 of Swords. This is telling me that you don't know what to do about this. This person has gotten you so confused that you almost feel safer or more comfortable by yourself because it hurts. But this is good energy on this Justice card. You're just on the verge of a transformation. For some of you guys, Leo season always is when things start working out better for you. I think that came out last week for you too. But here's the thing is that it's all over the place that it's almost got you to the point, Sag, it's almost got you to the point of accepting that, like, you know what? Things just aren't going to work out. Maybe this is my life. Maybe I'm just not meant to be happy. Maybe I'm just not meant to, like, have this energy with the 2 of Wands. The 10 of Cups shows that you have fought for 10 Cups for a long time. The past 10 years have been a lot for you. But you're coming out of that energy now. Because there's either an age difference or maturity difference here. But you can't get them off your mind. When you think about them right now, your heart kind of starts feeling 11 cups. You get more emotional than you're used to getting over this. Because you're like, I can Emperor card walk away from anyone at any time. But something about this connection is just different or it's unique, right? You kind of known this for a long time. But this Sun card here, Leo energy, this is the Beatles Butcher album cover. And if you got the Beatles album cover with Paul sitting in a trunk for Yesterday, Today, and whatever, If it's a sticker, there might be a very valuable record cover hanging out underneath that. Got the Beatles with a bunch of meat and broken up baby dolls. But I'll tell you what, you got a Butcher album cover, you got a hidden gem hanging out in your energy. And I'm feeling like you feel that way with this because you haven't been able to get them off their mind. And then like you see their name or you see their car and like, I don't know, like you could be traveling somewhere and think you see them in an airport or a coffee shop or something, right? The vibes on this is telling me this Ace of Cups that you keep hearing songs even too, that like the songs feel like they're speaking to you and it's becoming a lot to process, right? Because I'm pulling the Beatles song, Here Comes the Sun. And that song even has a little hidden guitar solo in it too when you check it out behind the scenes. So there is something very special about this connection, right? You're awoke to it. They weren't, but they're catching up to it. Seven of Swords. That's why they were so deceitful in the past or lied. It's like you hardly even knew them in the long run, right? They tried so hard to build themselves up that it resulted in a bunch of lies because like they were trying way too hard to impress you and it became too intense and too overwhelming. And then the lies caught up to them. But yet you're at the point of like, you keep hearing songs, you keep seeing their car, you swear you keep seeing them when you go places and you can't get it out of your mind, right? Somebody here likes chai tea. Or somebody here might actually be a barista in a coffee shop. Yeah. But the thing on this is like, I'm feeling like on this Seven of Swords that you're actually here asking me, you're like, Archer, why do I feel like I keep being guided to call them? Every time I bring it up or I ask about it, then I see their name or I see their car or I see whatever. And it's like, I think I'm being guided to do something, but I'm confused. Seven of Swords. I love them. I miss them, but I'm not sure because it's like you really want to talk to them, but you're scared. It's a big step or a big choice or a big decision. It's like some of you guys know that they're not going to take action unless you do, or that you told them to leave you alone, or you blocked them. And now it's like, whatever I said, I don't know if I can take it back. I just wasn't ready yet. And they kept putting pressure on me, Archer, and I needed time to think. And they wouldn't give me time to think. They kept trying to force me, and I wasn't ready. The Devil. Yep, I knew it. And I can't show the card because this has John and Yoko on it from their Two Virgins album cover. And I really, really love this deck. I don't have the heart to like Sharpie marker it out. Hold on. There. I'm going to let you see it for just a second, and then I'm going to cover it back up because I don't want to put stickers and I don't want to Sharpie marker it. But yep, the Devil vibes are here. Some of you guys might have, I don't know if this came out for you once or not already, but some of you guys, I'm being told that you might have made a pact with the devil when you were younger and you fear that that's what caused the problem. That feels like a repeating message. One of you guys feel like you made a pact with the devil. The High Priestess tells me it didn't work out. You were too young. This is like a continuation of last week's reading for you. It's like this is still going on. And you are being guided to take action. Okay. There is strong Cancer and Pisces energy on this reading, but then there's a lot of Leo here too. Libra, Aries, Aquarius, Capricorn. For some of you guys, they do still have the photos. For some of you, oh, you guys have the photos. Oh, you both saved the photos because nobody compares to each other. Yep, Six of Swords. Time to start seeing it from a Two of Swords different perspective and have some faith. Because in the Six of Cups, see, the families are what got in the way. And that's what leads us to the Tower card. Makes sense. This had to happen, though, to bring you guys back together. This is the breakdown of a twin flame reading. That's the thing on this. Because here's what's going on, is that you really wanted this to work out. You just weren't ready. You were still learning life's experiences. You had to, find yourself and go through some stuff, right? You just weren't sure at the time, but they wouldn't give you the time to think. You were still like trying to learn life experiences and find your way. And this all turned into a Tower card where if they would have just given you a little more time, things would have worked out, right? And yet you're still like, Archer, if I don't reach out, if I don't make a move, it doesn't happen. And I can walk away from anybody else in my life, Archer, but not this person. You can't get this person off your mind, and they can't get you off your mind. This connection is heavy. But also extremely protected, and a lot of repeating sixes. You or them could be born on the 6th, the 26th, the 2nd, a lot of repeating 2s and 6s. The 19th is here, the 11th, the 7th, the 10th, the 4th, 14th, 24th, the 1st. Another repeating 4s. 4s, 1s, 6s, 8s. The even numbers seem to be following you guys. Some of you guys have even number addresses, or you've always lived at even number addresses. Something on that Capricorn energy. 10 of Wands. It's a form of like a taboo love. Maybe the family doesn't approve, or for some of you it might be an arranged marriage or something. The 10 of Wands, though, that's Sag energy. That's the burnout, with Ringo carrying the weight of being the human little metronome for the Beatles all the way through. The thing, yeah, he is the click track. Ringo don't believe in click tracks. Man. The thing on this is you guys both want this to work, but they're trying to honor you. You guys are both very confused of a direction where to go, and yet it's still telling me it's destined to happen. You're coming into the energy of what you want, you get, especially if you've been seeing rainbows, especially for those of you that it always rains or storms when you're mad or sad. Sag, the weather ties into your energy. Either that or I'm talking to a Sagittarius that works for CERN or HARP. I don't know. What? Exactly. But anyways, on the Page of Wands, Page of Swords, you guys are still watching each other because you both want the Queen of Wands. That's my girl. That's Violet Jessup, Aries energy. Well, it's Barbara Bach in here. It's Ringo's wife in here. But you get the gist. The Titanic deck's been used too much. Anyways, the thing on this that's going in is that every sign around you is leading you to want to take action and do something, but you're nervous. And yet you guys both still keep looking at each other's social medias, checking out online. Straight up, cross-watchers, earmuffs. You're using one of your older fake profiles. It's cool. Hey, Jasmine. What up, girl? The thing on this is, though, it's no harm, no foul, because they're checking you out, too. Page of Wands. They love what they see, too. You guys are figuring tricks out on that to get it happen. Now, here's the thing that's going on is that you're being guided to do this. It's very much the energy, Page of Swords on the Page of Wands, that I was getting back when I made the decision to quit property management and do this full time, that I remember even up to that day driving into work knowing I was going to talk to my regional and tell them what my plans were and going, why are you doing this, Archer? You are getting very good in this industry. You're on track to make good money. I was touring the country and opening up other properties in other states. And I'm sitting there going, you're going to tell your boss that you're leaving this nice paying job to go read tarot cards full time? You know, and the whole way in there, I was like so nervous about it, but yet I felt as if I was being overtaken or overcome by something else that made me do it. As I'm walking in, I'm like, don't do this, Archer. What are you doing? You're a grown man. What are you doing? And yet all the way up to the point that I did it, I told them I was leaving, gave my notices and everything, and was wished well and everything. And here we are doing something that I absolutely love, that makes me enough money to support myself, to travel, to meet new people, and to heal everybody. I don't do it for the money. I do it to heal you guys. The money's a beautiful byproduct. When you do stuff for the money never shows up. When you do something you truly love with your own true passion, Sagittarius, the money and the abundance becomes a byproduct of that. God just wants you happy above all else. And if it means talking to this person and you keep feeling guided to do it, you're protected. This connection's protected. You're safe. You know, that's the thing. God would never guide you or steer you in the wrong direction. Toby would totally make you think that you're going in the wrong direction and that it's the right direction to go. But once you break free of that bond, the Sun card on this one, this is Sag. Things haven't been the same for either of you since you guys went your separate ways. But yet the people you've interacted with and the people you've come across, even the relationships you might have tried to get into or they might have tried to get into, for those of you that part resonates, it has all been life lessons for you two to come back together. Of them being like, well, this didn't work out, but I really like the restaurant. I'd love to take Sagittarius here. Or you trying to go out on a date being like, well, that was a complete catfish derailment, didn't like it. However, I like this area. I should take my person here when I talk to them again. See, the energies are there in the cards. All these life lessons are bringing your happiness in, and a very unique love offer on the Knight of Cups. All right. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio vibes on this one. What it is, something's going to happen this week to bring you two together for a conversation. I mean, have you seen the Schumann resonance alone? All the whiteout energy that's coming? There's a lot of abundance coming in this one, and you're going to get to reap the rewards of it. Something's going to happen to bring you two together for a conversation this week that gets you guys on track. Okay? You guys are both coming out of karmic cycles and karmic situations that you have learned the lessons from that you guys needed to in order to be able to come back together for a successful union that has been in the works since the day you guys last spoke. Nine of Swords. Told you. This is why I love tarot, the Hierophant. This has been in the works the moment you guys stopped talking. Sag, they miss you more than the last time you guys spoke. For some reason, they think they're honoring your wishes. But whoever turn it is to go next, whoever does it, the end result's going to be pure happiness. And Justice card. You guys do wind up getting walked down the aisle, whether it's Justice of the Peace or a full-on big fancy wedding. Whatever Sag wants going forward in this energy, Sag is going to get. I love this for you. I cannot wait to see what your collective reading is going to be like this week. We got to tap into some more of this going forward. All right. I'll do your reading on Thursday. You're going to be Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. We got to see what's up with this. So like, comment, subscribe, hang out, be part, and I'll see you back here on Thursday. All right. Leave a comment down below. We got to manifest this for you. All right. I love this, Sag. I'd rattle off the signs, but you got a lot of eyes on you. Every energy is here. Both of your guys' charts are completely energized when you think about each other. Some of you guys, you have their sign in your part of fortune, and they have your sign in their part of fortune. This connection is deeper than either of you guys thought when you met each other, and it's destined to work out. It happens in every single lifetime. You guys wind up working out every single lifetime. That's wild. No wonder the age difference. All right. I hope that helps, Sag. I'll see you on Thursday. All right. I love you. Okay. Woo. Get back in there, beetle cards. All right. On to Capricorn. Let's keep going. All right. Oh, thanks, Darkwater. Thank you, Sag. Love you, Sag. Cindy. Hi. What's up? Okay. Spinny hugs, Cindy. Spinny hugs for you. Hey, Jackie. What's up? You're welcome, Ruth. Soul to Chill. What's up? How's it going? What's up? Yep. How's it happening? Let's see. It's Tasha. It's Tosh G. Hey, what's up? It's Tosh. Hi. How you doing? What's up? Sweet. I don't have my glasses on. Sweet. I read Sweet Insurance Burger, and I totally know I have done Virgo, and you see how good my eyes are working right now because I know it's not your name. Hi, Sammy. Virgo is done. If you guys missed Virgo or any of the signs from Aries up to Sagittarius, it is available over on the YouTube channel. Okay. You can go over and check it out. And even when I'm totally done with this and I end it, you can go back and check it out too. Links in the bio will take you there. It is Rohama. I just finished Sag. We're on Capricorn. Totally. Oh, you're welcome. And please forgive me for butchering your name. I'm so sorry. Sweet Insurance Burger. You will never unhear that now. You're going to be like some goofball on TikTok last night called me Sweet Insurance Burger. Demon Bruin. Right, Melissa? I didn't know how to pronounce. I still don't. I still call it Demon Bruin. It's a street in Tennessee. It's near Broadway. And I'm like, we're going to meet at Demon Bruin. And she's like, that's not how you pronounce it. I'm like, yeah, but if we ever open a coffee shop in Nashville, we got a good name for it and a street to locate the building on. I was a math major. I totally blow at English. Thank you. It's okay. Thank you. All right. If you're having a cheeseburger for lunch tomorrow, I will laugh a little bit. It's a thing. It's okay. Sweet Sunburger is kind of a good. I like that better too. All right. Let's do Capricorn. Let's get going. You ready? All right. Okay. Capricorn. Let's go with the straight up Bible tarot. Oh, but that deck's really calling me. All right, we're going to go with the stained glass tarot. It's really calling at me. Page of Cups. I know, I heard you too. Okay, let's go. All right, Capricorn, we're going to do yours at 2:34:13. Let's do it to it. Hey, what's up, Goat in the Bay? What's up? You ready, Capricorn? How's it going? Let's see what we got for you and the one on your mind for the week ahead. Give me everything you got for Capricorn. Please and thank you. What do we have for Capricorn? Capricorn, I'm going to do your reading Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern. I am back. I'm on track. I'm on schedule, and your reading will be done before the weekend. If they got to roll me out here in a wheelchair and a breathing machine, and if so long as I got a heartbeat, your reading's getting done on Friday. Is that cool, Lisa? You go with that? No, that's okay. All right, let's go. Give me 2 shuffles for Capricorn. Let's go. Here we go. Ready? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the greatest of all time, the cool, calm, collected Capricorn. Here we go. Over energy is the 2 of Pentacles. Somebody's made a decision about you. They're having, I don't know if somebody bought them a Bible and a cheeseburger or what, but they're having an awakening about you. Oh, King of Cups. And the 3 of Swords. The 5 of Wands. Oh, man. They're having an awakening about how much they took advantage of your heart. See the heart on that 3 of Swords right there? And that's the overall energy of the reading, Capricorn. It's like they're trying to take over your reading. All right, let's see where this goes. Let's find out. The High Priestess. Oh, don't tell, Archer. No, I already told. Yeah, they're trying to take over your reading. The Knight of Swords, making plans on it with the 6 of Cups, too. Oh, they've been planning this for a while. Some of you guys, there could be kids involved. The 5 of Swords, 4 of Swords, and the World card. Ooh. Into the 10 of Cups. So what starts out as a bad week turns into a good week by the end of the week. The World card on the 10 of Cups. Okay, nice. The thing on this is that they know they pushed you further than they should have. Knight of Swords. They tried making chess moves. However, they hadn't really mastered checkers yet, so they weren't that good, right? They weren't that good at it. So they pushed you past a line that they couldn't come back from. And they feel like they've ran out of excuses for sabotaging this with the High Priestess on the 6 of Cups. The 5 of Swords. See, they hadn't gotten over something. They were dealing with some kind of a creepy ex that was still stalking them, trying to play it off like they moved on. And then like, oh, no, I've realized that you're with Capricorn and I want to be with you. And a little bit of that devil temptation that came across. Not you, devil, Toby, not Capricorn energy. So it's like that the thing on it is, though, is that having ran out of excuses, now they know that the only choice left is that they got to do the right thing. Because you already knew about this with that 6 of Cups. The vibe or the energy I'm pulling off this 6 of Cups is that it's the energy of like busting them or catching them in the act. It's like when you catch your 6-year-old, right? And there's a big, nice marking on the wall and they're standing there with an uncapped Sharpie marker and they're like, I didn't do it. You're like, you sure about that? They're like, yeah, I didn't do it. It was gravity. It wasn't me, right? They kind of got busted because you called them out on it. So now they know they got to do the right thing here because you got street smarts they didn't give you credit for. Oh, Capricorn, you come across as this good little girl or this good little guy, but yet you was raised in the streets. And you know, it's like any game they want to run on you, you already ran the game when you were younger and you already went through this phase. And so you know exactly what they're trying to pull. 6 Cups, right? You're like, oh, I ran that game when I was in high school. I know what you're doing. Oh, I know what this is. I know what this one is. They can't get one over on you. 5 of Swords and the 4 of Swords, that puts them at the point where they're like, crap, I don't know what to do. And I'm like, hey, have you thought about just apologizing to Capricorn and telling Capricorn you made the wrong choice? Oh, Archer, that would never work. That's the truth. Cross watchers, say that back to yourself, but say it slower. There is a gear setting up here that'll slow down my voice if you need it. And cross watchers, sorry, but I'll pick on Capricorn in your reading, okay? This is Cap's reading. And that's the thing. 2 of Pentacles. They could never make a choice. Or they just made their straight up wrong choice. So the thing on this is, it's like you saying to them, don't try and run this game on me. I've already ran this game. They're like, Archer, I don't know how to approach Capricorn, High Priestess. I'm like, have you tried using the truth? Oh, that would never work. That would never work. Yeah, the Tower card. We keep repeating it. They're in the same cycle. 8 of Cups. Ooh, the Death card. Okay. 2 of Swords into the Page of Swords. Here's what's going to happen. 9 of Swords. Yep. 9 of Swords and the Hanged Man, and there's the Devil. I felt this at the beginning of the reading, and there it is. I told you the Devil's got him, but not you. It's straight up Toby. The thing on this is, here's the way this is going to go down. They have to experience something with this Death card. I don't pull literal death, okay? But something in their life has to derail hard enough in order for them to need you. And it's gonna. If it hasn't already happened, it's gonna happen. You're like, well, geez, what could that be, Archer? I don't know. The Tower card's here. And when somebody does stuff like this and really kind of hurts or affects one of God's chosen ones, one of God's children, 6 of Cups, the Tower card will show up. This Tower card, this is energetical Drano cleaning this out on the Wheel of Fortune so that the free will can be used. All right? Tower card and the Death card. So, you know what the thing is that I think there's an age difference or something on this because it goes back to that vibes of like they're trying things you tried when you were younger or when you were in a player vibe or, you know, maybe you ran with a different crowd when you were younger. You're like, I've been there, done that, you know. It's kind of like the vibes that you guys are brought into each other's lives for you to teach them because you've already been through it, right? You can literally look at this person and go, you know what? They're me 10 years ago. You'd actually be kind of right. That's the thing. Okay. No, ma'am. No, Abigail, you are totally safe. There is no spell work. You have a bully that's trying to mind hump you into thinking they're doing spell work. The way spell work works, Abigail, is that when somebody attempts to cast bad juju or evil eye work your way, it falls back onto them and the fact that you level up. So now they're just bullying you to make you think they're casting spell work on you, but they got nothing. If they were to cast spell like, oh, you will never love anybody again, nobody ever want to be with you, you wind up marrying Mr. 6'5", Blue Eyes Finance Trust Fund, and they wind up alone. That's why people don't need to make deals with the devil. It's way easier to just don't sell your soul to the devil. God's already got the paperwork. All you have to do is put in a little work, and God gives you the rewards. The devil lies when the devil's like, oh, you sell your soul to me and you will have everything. He lies. That devil never commits and never comes through on none of it. You know what I mean? Some of you guys, that might resonate because I was drawn to that. Either the name Abigail resonates to you, Capricorn, or you've been dealing with somebody that you thought has casted some evil eye spell work your way. Straight up devil card, right? Yeah, I do not pull your energy off the devil card. Everybody likes to think you're the devil because the devil card was assigned to you. I've always thought the Wheel of Fortune should be assigned to you. Right from the beginning, when I first learned that the devil card was Capricorn energy, I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm like, I know Capricorns. They're not devils. Why is it the devil card? Couldn't they, like some signs have 2 and 3 cards. Does Leo really need the Sun card and the Strength card? Does Pisces need the Moon card and the High Priestess card? No. There were lots of other good. Oh, thank you for the dog. I love the dog wiggling its booty. That's cute. I like it. Okay. I want to see the direction this goes because this was a major transformation on a test in this one. Whatever they picked over you with their hyper independence streak, it was a mistake. And it's what put an end with the death card to the hyper independence streak. You know, they realized that, yeah, it's Megan Maroney. I sleep on my side and you sleep with everyone. Yeah, the Sun card, you're where their happiness lies. Why did I just bring up the Sun card? Some of y'all are dealing with a Leo or a Pisces or a Capricorn. Yeah, it could be another Capricorn. Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Pisces is back here again too. World card literally could pull it that it's any sign here because this person's at the end of a chapter and they're ready to go towards a happy chapter. You know why? Because now all their friends are married, relationships, children. And they're the 5th wheel because whatever they picked over you decided not to pick them back. Maybe it was just hyper independence or a job or something like that. The job don't tuck them in at night. That hyper independence don't tuck them in at night either. Yeah, that's what causes them to elevate to another level and come your way with the Sun card. This is totally going to hit during Leo season. This person, some of you guys could be dealing with a Sag or a Leo because this person totally energizes during Leo season, okay? Now, whatever this is, they had to go through it to get it out of their system so that it doesn't affect you guys long term. You or them could be born on the 4th, the 6th, or the 8th, the 18th, the 28th, the 11th, the 13th, and 30th. The 10th is here, the 7th, the 17th, the 5th, the 25th, and the 2nd, okay? Somebody might be a life path number 2 as well. Queen of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, if they had learned to love like they had learned their job, they'd be way better at loving. If they get training in something, they're good at it. But then you put them into a realm of something they don't understand, such as real unconditional love, and they don't have a clue what they're doing. So the thing on this is that they're like, okay, now here's the thing that's going on, because they had to get this out of their system first so it doesn't affect you guys long term, right? So the way that's going to go on this is because you already outgrew the phase and they were still 8 of Pentacles working on outgrowing the phase, right? So here's how this is going to go. First, you're going to get an online confirmation that one of their posts that they've outgrown this, okay? It's 2025. We don't care if you're stalking them online or if they're stalking you online. No harm, no foul. Everybody's done it anymore. So that's fine. But here's the thing is, you will see a post in the week ahead that you're like, they've outgrown their phase. They've outgrown the cycle. Why are they acting different? Why are the posts different? What's going on here? Now, if you've already seen a post on their social that's not their norm, that's your confirmation this is already happening and it's close. If you haven't seen that yet, you'll see that in the week ahead. That's step 1 that leads to the communication, okay? And on this 9 of Pentacles, for my single Capricorns, the World card who've already closed out this cycle, I'm being told, all I'm hearing is, while waiting in line at the post office. Interesting. Do with that what you will, my single Capricorns. Don't you have something you need to go and drop off at the post office tomorrow? Probably should. Maybe check your P.O. box. If you don't have a P.O. box, go get a P.O. box. Do you need to renew your passport? They do that there too. They even got little cards, all right? They got like little things with stamps on them and stuff. Find a reason to go to the post office. All right. And for the rest of you guys, they'll be back. You knew it. You knew it the moment they left. It's been a lot. It's been a lot waiting for the return, but it's going to totally be worth it because they've leveled up this time. I like it. All right. I hope that helps, Capricorn, and I'll see you later this week so we can tap in and do your live individual collective reading. We're going to get real deep and extra nosy on this. We're going Snoop Dogg deep on this one. All right. For those of you trying to sell your home, you're going to get an offer in the week ahead. Okay. Love you, Capricorn. I'll see you later. All right. Next up, that'll put us into Aquarius energy. Thanks for being here, everybody. To the 224 in the chat, love that like for you. You guys totally deserve it. And thank you for taking some time out of your lives to hang out with us here tonight. Please subscribe. Consider being a part of the fam. Okay, now let's see next up. Let's see. Aquarius, I would like to use my penumbra deck. I haven't used this one in a minute. Let's grab this guy. Let's see what we got on this. That's something different. Let's go with it. You ready? All right, let's do Aquarius at, there we go, cool beans. Let's do Aquarius at 2:47:47. Oh, that's a nice, I'm getting a good timestamps right now. Cool. Look at me now, Frankie. I'm getting good timestamps. All right, let's dig in and see what we got for Aquarius. How you doing, Aquarius? What are you up to? How's it going? What's up, my awesome little aliens? You guys are awesome like that. Let's see what we got for you. And Aquarius, we're going to get your reading in on Friday before the weekend, all right? I'm going to do whatever I got to do. By hook or by crook, you're going to get your live collective reading. All right? So let's tap in and tune in and see what we got for Aquarius. Please and thank you. What do we have for Aquarius? Give me everything you got for Aquarius. Thank you. Knight of Wands in the 6 of Cups in the Chariot. This person wants to close the gap to be with you. If you guys live at a distance, they're finna come your way with the Knight of Wands. Somebody here might be born in the year of a dragon or have a tattoo of a dragon or be considering getting one. You know, here's the weird part. You see the flames that the dragon's breathing on this Knight of Wands, right? I'm actually seeing that you've done everything but send up smoke signals or send out carrier pigeons and birds their way. And it's kind of like either their thoughts go up in smoke. Maybe somebody here is into the devil's lettuce. I don't know. Cheech and Chong vibes. Come on, Dev's not here, man. Open the door. I got stuff. But here's what I'm feeling more on this one is that they're either being intentionally dense, ignoring you, or they're literally dense. Straight up. Okay? But yet they're interested. Cancer, Scorpio, Sagittarius vibes. All right, give me 2 shuffles. Let's see where this goes. Here we go. Ready? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly auspicious Aquarians, because I would hang out and have a Heineken with you anytime. It's like I didn't even shuffle or cut the deck. The 6 of Cups is back again. See? Queen of Swords into the Knight of Swords, right to the Sun card. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo. Scorpio's here. Gemini, Libra. 3 of Pentacles. You guys are going to get a rose or a flower when you least suspect it. The guardian angels are guiding you. Some of you guys might even get a surprise of like a rose or something like right on your windshield wiper or something just left behind, kind of cute. And you're like, who'd that come from? And it winds up being from them. And you're like, you never expected it. So let's see. All right, we got the King of Wands, the 4 of Pentacles, Temperance, Ace of Cups, the Judgment card, the 8 of Cups, and the Tower card. Ooh. Okay. This all happened for a reason. The Tower card in their life brings them your way. They're going to wind up moving, changing, or relocating for a work-related reason that brings them in your direction because you guys work well together. Ace of Cups on Temperance. So, okay, even though you've tried and given every sign and signal and everything possible, and this, like, I think it's their hyper-independence that comes out on this one, that they are not, like, ready to do love. That was the thing. They're like, I'm unsure about how all this works. Because I'm being told that you guys at least have had, like, one meetup or you've been involved or something, and you were like, oh, man, I thought I was really good. I thought things went really well. And then it went really quiet. Okay. You're dealing with somebody who is very hyper-independent, Sagittarius energy, that is actually working on opening up with the Ace of Cups, Cancer energy, okay? This tells me, besides the fact that you could be dealing with a Sag or a Cancer, it's telling me that with the Judgment card and the 8 of Cups, it's literally like, okay, I think they're not straight up being, I think they actually do have a little bit of dents in them. Because, like, I'm feeling the energy of, like, that, come on, brain, think of things, be so smart. They totally wanted to make a move on you, but they didn't. 4 of Pentacles, because they were like, they really got like nervous about interfering with their independence streak. Man, they don't know Aquarius very well. You're totally down with letting them have some independence, and you'll nurture the heck out of them when they come home. You're the water bearer. You're the air sign that understands water. You know what I mean? That's why you're a cool little hybrid. You know what I mean? You rhythm could be born on the 4th or the 14th, the 1st, the 20th, the 8th is here, the 16th, the 26th, 21st, 24th, so far. And that Tower card, that's what's coming up, showing that they've taken too long, and they're scrambling, trying to figure out a way to rebuild from this screw up. Straight up. It's pulling me some, hey, Austin, what up? How you doing? I like going to Austin, Texas. I need to get back down there. I haven't been to Texas in a few years. I got to get back to Texas. Hi. Here's the thing on this Tower card is that they know they messed this up and they're trying to figure out a way to come back from this one, okay? That if they don't change or do something, God's going to come in and pop some stuff in here to change their perspectives. The Tower card will show up when we're not taking action, okay? When we're stuck in the free will, Wheel of Fortune roundabout for too long trying to make a choice, and God's got to throw something in there to make a decision, right? Whether they're good, bad, or indifferent, these Tower cards are coming to line up to bring you guys back together. Yeah, some of you guys might have met online, or it's digital, or you live at a distance or something. 1 in water, 1 on land. This person's going to take some action with that Ace of Cups. Yeah, the 9 of Cups. Ah! They really thought that you weren't fully interested in them at the time. They're like, 9 of Cups. Aquarius seems to have it all together. And you're like, well, yeah, because I've healed from my past breakups. I'm not bringing any baggage to the table. 9 of Cups. I'm looking good and ready for my Ace of Cups. They're like, I didn't know I was your Ace of Cups. Somebody here totally let go and let God and forgot to like do the work. That's the thing. If you let go and let God, like, he's totally down to help. As long as you put in a little bit of work in the Empress, you're open to receive, or this person is. But it's what it is somebody here got too stubborn or too much in the vibes of, oh, I don't know what to do, so I'm just going to let go and let God. And then they sat down on the couch and didn't do anything. And God's like, I'm not going to give you Aquarius if you're going to sit on your couch like a bump kiss and not do anything. You got to take some action. Aquarius don't want a couch crasher. Aquarius has dealt with couch crashers. Aquarius is ready for the real deal. That's why they're throwing a Tower card in your person's life. It was that moment Aquarius's person realized they messed up. Yep. The Two of Wands, though, they do got their eye on you. That's the thing. 10 of Pentacles and the Empress is because they see you as a good choice. And the Two of Wands, they weren't ready. They're like, oh gosh, I don't know what to do. Two of Wands, I'm trying to make a decision. Which way should I go? What should I do? And I'm like, just make a decision already. Which leads into the Six of Wands. There is success between the two of you guys. Hey, Cora, what up? There is a success between you guys with Caitlin Petty riding in on a white horse. And when you can ride in on a white horse anywhere along downtown Broadway and still make it anywhere on time, you're doing really good. So this is actually happening sooner than later on this one. I'm pulling some strong Leo vibes on this one. They're totally having an awakening about this. It's like they're telling me, I'm just not sure what I wanted at the time, but if I had been ready, it would have been with Aquarius. I just didn't know Aquarius. Oh, so like they were ready at first, went all in, and you, like the timing didn't totally match up. It's like you guys took turns of when one person was ready, the other wasn't, then the other one got ready, the other one wasn't, then life got in the way, and you had to move and relocate and change, or they did, and then life happens while you're busy making other plans, and then all of a sudden, now it's 10 cups. They want to try again. Yeah, King of Wands. The Hermit, oh, they're not letting you know yet with the moon. They're totally hiding it, but that full moon that's approaching in Leo's going to be what does it. Seven of Swords. See, they're hiding their feelings for you with the Queen of Cups. They really, Aquarius, they love you. Cross Watcher, you like Aquarius. Aquarius and the Cross Watcher sitting in a tree. Knight of Pentacles, you're taking too long to get to your 10 of Cups. This has taken a long time, but it's going there. You already got the Ace of Cups, 9 of Cups, into the 10 of Cups. That's 20 cups. That's a lot of cups. That's a cup that overfloweth like a dam getting ready to burst. You can't even spill that cup on the side. So the cool part about this is it's like neither of you realize the other person wants to do something here, so no one makes a move. Straight up, Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. Every night they go to bed being like, oh, I wish I was saying goodnight to Aquarius. Whoa, easy hat. I wish I was saying goodnight to Aquarius, or I wish I was with Aquarius. Nobody loves like I remember that first date. It was so nice. Oh my gosh, now it feels like it was so long ago. I want to take Aquarius out again. I want to hang out more with it. Wow, you kind of Aquarius, you're not living in their head rent free. You kind of own the mineral rights to the property at this point. Holy moly. And the Seven of Swords is Aquarius energy. It's like, I'm serious. You might think, no, they were never that into me. I've tried to throw them a billion signals. It's not that. They really don't think you like them. That's all it is. They're like, I thought Aquarius and I were friends. You mean Aquarius is interested in me? I'm like, Aquarius is interested in you. What are you doing? Seven of Swords. They literally fall asleep looking at stuff on the phone about you. Like this. Okay, see how she's holding the Seven of Swords? See how she's holding the swords, but she's dozing off there? That's literally like, they're like, oh, what's Aquarius up? And then they snore like a chainsaw. Right? Maybe that's a pet peeve. Maybe they're nervous about that. Either you guys used to be involved, you did sleep together and that, and you know they sleep like a running chainsaw left on idle, or that's like their thing. They're like, oh my gosh, no. If Aquarius finds out I snore like a freaking it's like a diesel truck running outside their bedroom window, they'd never even want to hang out with me again. Maybe I chew with their mouth open, or they got bad habits they're scared of. I don't know. Either you or this person are really tired, because a lot of the references are about like, can we just go to bed or lay down? Do I snore? What do I do? Somebody's really tired. 10 of Cups, Knight of Cups, and the Star card. Oh, it's my Octopus's Garden card. They'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden with you. Star card. Straight up. I should have grabbed the Beetle deck for you, apparently, I guess. Okay, maybe next one, or maybe during your reading we'll do it. I don't know. Anyways, they still have this interest in you. They're like, no way. Because I'm like, Aquarius was interested in you the first time. Why didn't you make your move? They're like, I didn't know. I'm like, how do you not know? Is this like your first ever relationship? They're like, no, I just really, they really didn't think, like, man, they really didn't think. This is interesting. They didn't think you'd like them this much. Here's what we're doing. They wants to do something so nobody else makes a move on you. That's the thing, is they're going to try it again. We are literally witnessing the death of player energy in real time. Before you, they were never interested. They were a player. They tried to hit you as a player when they first started, but then they're like, I can't run my games on Aquarius. I actually, Archer, I might be having a stroke or something. I'm like, nope. You're developing feelings. You didn't want to run your games on Aquarius because you actually started liking Aquarius. And then they're like, yeah, Aquarius is kind of good looking. I'm like, hey, you know what I mean? Right? So the thing coming, it's either they hadn't been in a relationship or they just swore off dating altogether. And like, the stuff just hasn't worked out for them unless you're in their life. That's the problem with this. They can't figure out. They're like, why does my life keep going wrong no matter what? Right? Somebody here keeps seeing spiders. That's a sign. Okay. The thing on or like either you're scared of spiders or they were. Whoever the male is had to always kill the spiders for the female, or the vibes. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. The thing on this is, though, is that they're realizing it now. They're like, wait a second. Hold it, Archer. If I think about somebody else, nothing happens, right? But if I think about Aquarius, I see signs and I see stuff happen. What's up with that? And I'm like, oh, wow, it's like you and Aquarius must be meant to be or something, right? They're like, is that how that works? I'm like, yeah, that's how God works. When you like actually give to the connection that's supposed to work out, stuff happens just so amazingly fast, all right? And that's the vibe that they're getting into, is that they're realizing how powerful this connection is. With Sheena Easton right here. Some of you guys might work together, because I totally just heard my baby takes the morning train. I don't think I got the right key for that song. But anyways, there's some of you guys that are totally going to try to write you a poem or a song, but they really suck at it, but they're really going to try at it, and it still means a lot to you because they like writing little notes with like stick figures. Or maybe even for my male Aquariuses, this is a girl that uses her lipstick on the mirror to write like, love you, have a good day, stuff like that. Okay. But the Strength card and the Six of Swords, they're seeing things from another perspective, to have a death of the player vibes, like I just said, that they hadn't found their way in life yet. That's the problem here. Now they're nervous. Oh, yeah. Now they're nervous because they awoke to your guys' connection, and they fear that they awoke too late. And they're like, oh, man, I messed this whole thing up, didn't I? And I'm like, well, have you tried trying again? Well, no, why would that work? I'm like, right? Hey, Cross Watcher, the simplest answer is usually the right one and the easiest one. Because humans love going for the easiest rewards, right? They'll always find the path of least resistance. And that's what this guy is doing. So even though they thought they were making the right decision, now they're rethinking that decision because they're catching all the hints that you've been laying down, and they're nervous as heck about proceeding because they're like, no way, Aquarius and I could really work out. I'd move and live by Aquarius. I do this. I do. Oh, geez. You're going to go from nothing to everything. Here's the problem with this. They're totally just starting to catch the hints, and they're going to find out that little dose of courage they need with the Strength card. They're going to find that courage that's needed to find out if you're still actually interested in things and let it take off. Regardless of how long it's been since you last spoke or interacted with this person. Remember, God has no clue about timing and calendars and stuff. We made that up, not him, right? I don't care if this has been 18 minutes, 18 months, 18 years. I don't care what direction you're going, all right? So long as you and them are both 18, this is all fair and legal, and it's good to go. And if you're under 18, you should not be here watching tarot. Even though 17-year-olds know how to click, yes, I'm 18. I didn't see nothing. Judgment-free zone. I didn't see nothing. Do what you want to do. All right? You could totally be dealing with a Leo or a Cancer. Big time on those two. Leo's stalking you, and Cancer's running close second. I can't tell which one's doing more. This person's got strong Cancer and Leo on their chart. Could even be another Aquarius, but Pisces and Sagittarius are here. You've got Gemini. You do have Libra, more Pisces, Scorpio, Aries is here. More Pisces, more Pisces, more Pisces. Holy geez almighty. Wow. Strong Pisces on this reading, dude. Or dudette. Whatever. Strong Pisces, strong Leo, strong Aries, heavy duty Cancer on the side for flavoring with a little bit of Taurus, Gemini, and Scorpio. And then we just sprinkled a little bit of Virgo on top. Okay. I hope that helps. This was totally interesting. I cannot wait to do your reading later this week. See, subscribe, hang out, and be a part of the fam. You got it. This is going to be a good reading. I'll see you back here for your reading on Friday. Big time. All right. And there's a couple of cards and coffees coming up too that might be handy. Anyways, I love it. I love you, Aquarius. I'll see you later. All right. Bye. All right. I gotta touch base with my Aquarius friend. See what she's up to. I gotta see if she's doing okay. I'm still waiting to get some pictures back from a friend too. How long does it take to retouch up old pictures? I swear. All right. Anyways, oh God, if that friend of mine is actually watching this, he's gonna be like, I know who Archer was just talking about. Oops. Sorry, Mark. Whoops. Hey, Nancy, what up? Happy Monday. Janine, what up? Hey, Jenny, what's up? Gina, how you doing, guys? Thanks for hanging out, y'all. You guys are awesome sauce. Soul to Chill, what up? Right? All right, let's see. Eminem, hi. What up? How you doing? Spinny hugs. Thanks for the follow, Amy. Amy D Astrology. Oh, I like your screen name. Thank you for the follow. Spinny hugs, girl. What's up, AMG? Julie. All right, y'all ready for the grand finale? Christina, you ready? Oh, you're welcome. My pleasure. Facebook, Instagram, everybody, thanks for hanging out with us. You guys are cool. TikTok, love you too. You guys are awesome. And a big thank you to my mod squad. One last word from our sponsors. It's so stupid. That definitely ranks as one of the stupidest Archer jokes, and yet I'm going to keep it. All right, a brief moment from our sponsors, which is me. And if you would like to book a personal private reading with me, you can do so digitally, electronically. All you got to do is scan this QR code, okay, or the QR code here. They're the same QR code. It's cool. There's also a link in the pinned comment, and it's pinned in my bio too. Hi, Kasha. It'll take you to the Archer Astrology link tree that takes you to the Calendly app for Archer that lets you pick your date, pick your time, pick your reading, check out the pricing, and book your appointment. Then I reach out to you. I'll send you the link to your Zoom meeting where it's like you're here one-on-one with me, or reach out for your questions and details so that you can get your personal YouTube video. So whatever you pick, I look forward to reading and working with you and helping in any way I can. Please subscribe, set the bell to all notifications, and check out all the safe to click links that are in the Archer Astrology link tree. Okay, that'll take you to the pick cards, playlist, music, base covers, interviews, everything that's safe to click links. So feel free to page the swords through the link tree as much as you want. Okay, all right, thank you. And this reading is also sponsored by bread because it's literally the best thing ever since it has been sliced. So yeah, there you go. All right, onward and forward. Let's get back into some readings. You ready, Pisces? Because as you know, Pisces, let's put you at 307 exactly. All right, and we are going with the Bible Tarot. All right, let's go for it. Hi, Pisces. What up? Thank you for your patience, Pisces, because I happen to love reading for you because, as you know, you are the grand finale to the fireworks display that is the Zodiac. That's why we always save the best for last, okay? Because you, Hanged Man, are literally a walking human tarot reading incarnated, right? And you have a stowaway in the Knight of Wands. Joshua, leader of faith, shows up in another deck with the stained glass tarot. This tells me your love offer is approaching faster than you suspect. It's sneaking in behind the scenes. You're like, yeah, Archer, I got nobody going on in my life right now. That's what you think. It's going to get it going really fast. So I'm going to put that stowaway back right there. And let's see what we got for you, Pisces. You ready? Give me everything you've got for Pisces. We always save the best for last. Let's see what we got. Here we go. Give me 2 shuffles. Let's do it. Oh, don't forget, your reading will be Friday too. Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern. All right, let's go. 2 shuffles. Here we go, Pisces. You ready? Let's do it. Ready, Buddha Squirrel? Cool. 1 and 2. Ready, Ethel? Let's do it. Let's love this deck for the pretty, proud, powerful Pisceans. Here we go. Nice. Overall energy is the Sun card. This tells me before Leo season's over, you wind up being rather happy. Okay? You got a positive vibe coming on the 6 of Cups, into the Lover's card and the Fool card. Shut the front door. Shut the front and the back door. You're going to let all the air conditioning out. You, in the week ahead, you're clearing out some childhood karmic debt. I actually see some people from your family and your love life returning as the rewards for all the work you've put in. This is just a new timeline that's coming in that literally it's back to the future vibes where a lot of the people that like bridges have been burnt with, they come back and restore themselves. You're entered into the new timeline now where Biff is washing your car, right? Totally. Yep, the Tower card, the World card. Should I stop right here? This is a good reading. You've already been through the Tower. You've been through the worst of things, and you already have closed out that cycle with the World card. Ace of Swords, you're leveling up with the Chariot, getting ready to go forward. And the Ten of Swords to the Magician card, oh my word, this is a lot of major arcana. Leo and Cancer are here. Scorpio and Aries, Gemini and Virgo. Then you've got Libra and Aquarius so far, the Five of Swords. So right now at the moment of this, I'm seeing that you're still in the 5 stages of grief. You're still working to overcome something. Maybe you're fearing the past is going to repeat itself. Cancer, Virgo, Leo energy. But I got confirmations that it's not. You've already been through your Tower moment. The Tower moment shows up when we got to shake our lives up because we're not going anywhere. There's no advancement. Good and bad Tower moments, okay? This here has put you into a level up and a glow up from the past. Maybe you're just feeling this person isn't going to be any different than the others from your past. Yet I'm seeing this person is actually kind of what you've been waiting and wishing for. They are a bit of a blessing coming in. Tower card of the World card just shows you've been through a lot. No wonder you're not trusting right out of the gate, right? Like this person might go all in a little faster than you're ready to. Even for my female Pisces, remember the guys always say I love you first. They figure it out way faster than the girls. The girls actually take the time to observe, deduce, and analyze. The guys are like, oh my gosh, I love you. But this person really totally loves you. Male or female Pisces too. No gender in this one, okay? Pisces, with this much major arcana, you're getting a good reading. Because remember, major arcana, this is major planetary shifts and changes we have no control over, okay? No matter how much we want to, we can't stop Mercury from retrograding. However, this Mercury retrograde for you has started off bad, Tower card. However, this Mercury retrograde ends positive. You're already through the worst of it and you're heading for the better stuff. This person, it's like the energy that because it's like the energy that because somebody's been cheated on in their past, they suspect they might get cheated on again. And it's bringing in a little bit of old Tower moments into the new energy because you guys were just brought up from different upbringings or backgrounds and you've both been through some Tower moments. So you're both a little nervous of how to proceed. That's what brought this to a point of almost being Ace of Swords, 10 of Swords, where it's 11 swords and not going anywhere. But just at the last minute, something comes in, Tower card, to fix the direction that things are going. So could be dealing with another mutable sign, a Gemini, a Virgo, or a Sagittarius. But oh my gosh, how can you not be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo? They got to have Cancer or Leo somewhere in their chart. Scorpio's here, Aquarius and Gemini are here. Aries, Libra, World card. I pull the World card as any sign because that's the completion of the tarot deck, even though Ficus goes at that point, okay? It's entering the New Jerusalem. Some of you guys are either making plans to move or you're getting settled in from a move, or you guys wind up moving in together. 10 of Swords, Magician card. You or them could be born on the 10th or the 1st or the 7th. The 17th is here, the 21st, the 16th, the 5th, the 25th, 15th, the 20th, and the 12th. The Knight of Swords to the Lover's card on the 6 of Cups with the 2 of Cups, with the 6 of Wands. Man, the Cancer Leo vibes are really hitting strong with this one. But Aries and Aquarius are hanging out too. But literally, this is the New Jerusalem. After the Tower moment, after the fall of Jericho, you go forward to the 6 of Wands. Caitlin Petty's showing up, like making it through downtown Nashville traffic right up Broadway and making it to CMA Fest ahead of time. Who's planning to travel? Or some of you guys might have surprise travel coming up with this person, or they travel to see you. Interesting. The 6 is repeating. Just tapped into this one. Some of you guys are actually fixing family bonds and relationship bonds and a lot of things all at one time in the week ahead. I think some of you guys might be practicing moon water or moon manifestation or just praying really hard right now because all of a sudden you're hitting a catalyst point that out of the results of a Tower moment, results with a bunch of things in your life getting fixed because it's meant to happen. This is part of your blueprint. Some of you guys, life hasn't been right since before COVID, 2017 or 2021 going forward. Some about April of 2021 might even resonate as like a rough point or a catalyst or something for some of you. The Lover's card on the Magician shows this Mercury retrograde is strengthening the bond between the two of you guys. So you both had your trust shattered over the years, and you guys did come from different upbringings, okay? You guys were raised differently by your parents. Therefore, you have to take both of your childhood upbringings and you're going to adapt them into what your future is going forward together. So there's adjusting in order to adjust to each other's lifestyles, in order to blend them into your guys' lifestyle. You're going to take the good from each of your guys' lives and blend these things, magician style, into your future going forward. That allows you to come through the 5 stages of grief that you're feeling now. And lead you to the 6 of Wands, 8 of Swords, right to the Justice card. You're becoming unstuck. Uranus moving into Gemini, coupled up with the Mercury retrogrades, that's going to allow, it's like, you know, the peanut gallery that is your friend group's experiences are getting in the way. That's what it is. And that's what gets cut out on the 5 of Swords, okay? Too many opinions that are getting into the vibes on this one. It's kind of like, it's kind of like the vibes that everybody's throwing in their 2 cents that keeps getting in the way of this, that's going to get cut out. It's like those tarot readers, right? That they got cheated on. Then they hopped on Amazon and bought a deck for 20 bucks. Now they're a tarot reader. And then they go on and do tarot readings and they tell everybody, oh my God, you're getting cheated on. Okay, because it's either a guy that's in the no ma'am energy or a girl that's in the no energy either. And so they figure the best way to do, bless their hearts. That's not tarot reading. That's a self-help channel. Because I've been through stuff, everybody else is, I pull that energy when I snoop into tarot readings on my days off and stuff. Right out of the gate, I'm like, oh, this person's not really a tarot reader. They've been hurt. And now they're saying everybody else has been through the same stuff. All right. Notice, notice it's always the people with jacked up relationship statuses that think they can help you with this relationship status. And then try to offer other opinions too, right? That's the problem. That's the problem. Not only is it the peanut gallery styling in, but it's like stale peanuts that are chiming in on this one. And so they're just they're just like, I don't know what else to do. I'm just going to talk to Pisces. That is an awesome idea. This person has already gotten tarot readings on you. I know you're here watching tarot, but somehow it's popped up into their phone's algorithm too. And so they're seeing the same vibes on this one. You know what it is? The Knight of Swords, Paul the Apostle. God is making chess moves to line things up to put you guys in the right, hold on, let me get this in the right perspective. God is making the moves to put you guys in the right perspectives on this one, okay? So there's an upcoming event happening. In the week ahead. Some kind of an event or something that comes up this week happening that will help you guys build confidence into the success of this connection so that you know things are going to be overcome with the Lover's card. Some of you guys might have a Gemini moon, or Gemini placements are strong in your chart, or you're dealing with a Gemini. Scorpio and Libra are pretty strong too. It might be in your chart or dealing with one. But I'd see here what's going on is that you need to know that things are happening or moving in the right place or the right track to help overcome some doubts. Somebody here, when things get quiet for a little bit, they get nervous or insecure of like, oh man, the last time things went quiet, I got cheated on, I got walked away from. Is it going to happen again? Meanwhile, the other person's on the other side being like, I'm totally in love with this person and dig the vibes and where it's going. And it's that vibe of being like, I wonder what they're up to. I know they're talking to other girls. Then you look at their side and they're at home with a Batman mask on singing Bohemian Rhapsody into the bathroom mirror. And it's like, oh, I thought they were with other people. Are they online looking at other people, Archer? I'm like, hold on, let me check. It's like, no, they've got Guitar Center pulled up, or for my guys, they've got like all the clothing stores, Ulta pulled up. It's like, no, there's no other people. It's all stuff for them. They got a lot of open Google tabs, but it's all stuff about them or about you. That's the thing on this one. That's what gets this on out, is that like something happens in an upcoming event or something where it's like, oh, here's the password to my phone, or my phone's already screened up, or just they go above and beyond and do something and reach out and make an attempt that you're like, oh my gosh, this person really is in it to win it. And the Justice card, I can overcome the doubts. Nine of Pentacles, that literally leads to the meetup, just like I was saying. Look at what this Nine of Pentacles is in the Biblical Tarot. Queen of Sheba visits Solomon. I see a meetup or a visit as a result of an event that leads to overcoming the doubts so that you guys can go forward. You're going to wind up married to this person, just so you know. Straight up. Either you guys already have kids together or you're going to have kids with this person, okay? For those of you who thought you would wind up being a lonely old Pisces off into your old age, nope. You've already met the person you're going to wind up married with kids to, and they're catching up to it, all right? This is your time to shine. You're at the verge of the new era, the new transition. You're leveling up. It's just growing pains as you cut out some old stuff to bring in the new stuff, and this person's a part of your new stuff. You better invite me to the wedding. It's going to be epic. We're going to have a party, all right? I dig this for you. The cardinal signs are here. Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius are here. Sagittarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Leo. Wow. Yeah. Strong Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, and Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo so far. But then you've even got Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces. Geez, they're all here. Oh my gosh. You are going to become the center of attention. Some of you guys might not be into that vibe, so it's totally up to you. But I just see you getting acknowledged and recognized for some of the stuff you have accomplished over the years. Okay? And you totally do deserve that, because with this Tower card, straight up, it's worth going to church this weekend. You've been to hell and back. And these are the rewards coming in for everything you've been through going forward. Six of Wands to the Chariot. This is going to be the summer to remember for you guys. I love it. So I hope that helps, Pisces. And thank you very much. And I will see you back on Friday for your live individual collective reading. So subscribe, hang out, be a part of the fam. There's room at the table. Make it crowded. And you totally know I love you very much. All right. Thanks, Pisces. Okay. We did it, guys. We made it. Thank you all so much for being here and being part of the fam. Casey, Cornelia, thank you. Tia Bia, Spinny Hugs. Thank you all for being here. And hi. Thanks for being here. Spinny Hugs, Ann. TikTok. I know when I end the live, you guys can't see it anymore. So if you did miss your sign, you can head over to YouTube to the channel. The link's in the bio. Okay? It'll be available there. And we will have timestamps posted for you guys shortly and soon as well, too. So thank you all very much for being here. I'm going to go finish up my chicken stir fry that I started before the all signs because I'm hungry. And then I'm going to sleep because I'm tired. But thank you all for being here and being part of the family. So until next time, I'll see you then. All right. Get some sleep, eat well, sweet dreams, and I love you. Peace and love.